All right, we live.
Oh, I need my Word documents. Share.
Excuse me. Oh my goodness.
Well, we had our reunion with Gingu. Right at the entrance to the Dark Hollow. Oh, whoops, I somehow muted. We're live.
Oh,
We're live, and I had already begun recapping because it was
oh.
quiet and no.
Well, you know what? Continue. Go ahead and recap.
Yeah.
Last time on Tales of Terranthrial,
Yeah.
Chapter 1.
We had the Gingu reunion right outside the entrance to the Dark Hollow. We almost blew up to a necrotic blast because
Big shout out.
yes, Sersh
Specifically, Sersha
was
almost
impatient.
blew up.
I don't know if it's fair. I don't know if that's a fair thing to say.
And then
I was just being historical, just gathering information for my next nonfiction novel. I'm sorry, I'm shutting up. Go ahead.
we
Solve the puzzle.
solved the puzzle, and
We had our campfire talk.
we leveled up, and we had the campfire talk where Gingu talked about his adventures, and we talked about
Yours.
our barely adventure in the meantime. And then we went down a big hole,
You did.
and the doors in this labyrinth, if they hum, they're bad.
Supposedly, yes.
Essentially.
Yeah, you guys opened up a door, and you guys saw like some terrible fears, basically, that freaked you out and did some psychic damage to you. And it did have a hum to it. It did have a peculiar little hum in the background. After that, I think the only other thing that happened was Hat kind of talked like he kind of maybe knew stuff like that was going on with the doors and stuff. Like he was maybe
He made a comment of like, yeah, maybe this isn't the best place to leave no stone unturned.
Hack's down here with us, right?
Yes, Hack is. Yeah, he is up here next to Corman. He's real small though, and kind of blending in, but he's right there.
Gotcha, I see him.
I can, for easier viewing, we can do
I
that.
zoomed in a little bit. We're Gucci.
Here. Cool. So you guys kind of agreed to just head straight, and that's kind of where we're at. So Cormit begins kind of wandering towards this fork in the road here. Hat kind of comes in and stands and lets you guys come into this fork. Which way are you guys planning on heading now?
Well, first off, Rango Ojitai, you okay to move on?
Yeah, I think so.
Suppose.
I think there's any other way out.
A little headache.
Well, just let me get the next door.
Could I start actively perceiving for the hum around door?
And your
I think my passive perception is
it's really high.
21.
21. 21. Okay. So listening for the hum, you definitely hear it coming from here,
Okay.
from this door. You don't hear it coming from this direction down below,
Okay.
and you don't hear it coming from straight ahead. Although you do hear another noise coming from this door straight ahead.
Mm-hmm.
It's very faint. It's also a hum, but it's different sounding. It's a little bit more warbly. And yeah, that's all the information I give you now.
Would a
Okay.
17 passive perception see the same thing or feel the same thing?
It would get pretty close. You definitely don't hear anything coming from this direction. You hear up here. You don't really hear this from this door over here. Straight ahead.
Ojitai, you sure you want to lead the way?
Wait.
Really, I'm just looking around at the moment.
Gango,
Yeah,
do you hear that?
I do hear that.
Dead ahead, Ojitai. Up that little landing, the doorway. We can see straight ahead.
I'm gonna push
Sounds like the
Ojitai
other.
to the side,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go this way. I hear
Um,
the warbling noise, right?
Yeah, you start to hear the warbling noise. Yeah.
This one seems different.
I'm gonna pull out
Go ahead, Cole.
a piece of chalk, and I'm gonna start marking our path as we go in.
Okay.
Nice.
Got it.
Yep.
Good idea.
This
I'm,
is definitely not an area that we want to split up in, right?
Well, follow my lead.
Need
Yes,
to
no,
stay
maybe so.
together.
Just stand back. I would like to get right up next to this door and like put my hearing senses next to the door. I don't think I have ears, but
Yeah.
So,
So
Right
against the door.
as he steps up to that, or well, is it too late? Could I cast something?
yeah, go ahead and cast whatever
Yeah,
you want to.
I can be like right here.
I was just gonna cast Bless at
Okay.
second level and just start getting some helps on these saves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. It's second. I can target 4, so I'll target everyone in our party except me. So everyone except me and Hack have a +4 D4. Sorry.
T.
Give me 1 second.
All good. I actually want a physical D4. I gotta find one. Not for that. For something else.
Okay. I would like to put my head up against this door,
Uh-huh.
forehead, noggin to the door. See if I feel any vibrations, anything funky.
So you put your head up against the door, and the warbling noise isn't coming from the door or like right beyond the door, but you can kind of hear it echoing off walls, like it's something in a room beyond this door.
Search, this one's different. Sounds like
I
it's
hear
beyond
that.
the door.
Like the room's okay inside.
I don't know if it's okay, but it's definitely not at the door like the other ones were.
All right. I don't hear anything from this door either. Should we go on 3? Open them both?
Huh. Sounds a good plan of any.
All right. I'm gonna hold my Belguard shield kind of right out in front of me as I open
Mhm.
this.
Yep.
All right.
3, 2, reach!
You both open up your doors. Saoirse, what you see is a kind of smaller room with a rug of some kind in the middle. Gengu, you see a tiny, very slim hallway that you would have to walk sideways through to get through.
Got a room.
I've got a hallway.
All right, I think
And
it's.
Saoirse, also, you can
Mhm.
see that this room, it has an opening on the other side and leads to a bigger room.
All right, well. If we're following Hack's advice, I guess we choose a door and go through it.
Stay together. This one seems a little bit too tight for me. I'll have to walk sideways, so let's investigate the room first.
Guys, I'm pretty scared.
It's
Could
okay.
I Man, that might just be doing too much. All right. All right. Well, if we're being cautious, there's a rug in here. I'm just
And
not
I
gonna
I grab
step on
Serge
it.
by the neck, like
Yeah.
the neck of his armor, and pull him back.
Okay.
And
Yoink.
yeah, let me go first, Serge. And it's just a rug, right?
Uh,
that I
you
can I
see a
investigate the
rug.
rug?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
All right, that's an 11. It's a rug.
And how do you investigate the rug?
Um,
Interesting.
just visual.
Just visual. So you're looking at it, and the rug looks extremely ancient, like it's been here a long time. You don't hear any sounds or anything. Sorry about that. You don't hear any sounds or anything coming from it. And there doesn't look to be. It doesn't look to be attached to anything. It just looks really old, kind of worn down, but nothing, no strings or anything like that attached, and you don't hear any sounds coming from it.
It looks
As far
like
as far as we can tell, it's the only item. It's like the only thing in the room.
Yes, yeah.
it
That's
looks like an
interesting.
ordinary rug to me. I say we stand clear of it and just walk around.
Rango, do you have anything to kind of more easily detect magic or anything?
No.
All right.
I
Well,
can
assuming it's a rug.
try
What do you
to
think?
see if it's magical.
Yeah, you got high arcana, don't you, Kingu?
I do. I would like to now get a little closer and attempt to smell it, even though I can't smell for an Arcana check.
Smell it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you attempt to smell it, and you don't smell anything, but you kind of get a magical sense, and you sense no magic coming from this rug.
Does it look flammable?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a rug to you.
All right. Guys, this might be a really bad idea, but it's either we walk around it or we do something about this rug. It looks quite ordinary to me. I don't see the danger in just lighting it aflame.
Yeah, I think we can just leave it. Been here a long time. Let it be there a little longer.
You don't suppose there's anything under it?
Could be.
We don't know the way out of here. I'd hate to run through this entire labyrinth and the exit be right in front of our noses.
Worst case scenario, we've got Rango to get us back on his boat.
True. Well, I say we walk around.
Nah, fuck it. I grab a corner and throw it over. Turn it over.
Cool. You grab the rug and throw it over. So you take the rug, and underneath is basically a pit with that goes down a couple feet, and then after that couple of feet, there's these like giant wooden beam like rollers with spikes in them.
Oh fuck.
And basically, if you fall in, you would slowly just kind of be rolled down by gravity into whatever's
All right.
below.
Like the jaws
So-
of death.
So
Yeah,
it's
basically.
definitely this kind of dungeon, huh? I love it. I love it.
Well,
Okay.
good thing we investigated. I see another opening here. Do we go through here? Do we backtrack and go through the hallway? Rango, any thoughts?
If this is like any kind of labyrinth I've ever heard of, I say that we stick to one side and keep going that direction. Which we've already kind of veered from, but
Okay.
like that door up there, as I point up here.
Yeah.
Just keep hanging right.
Well, that. All right.
Well, since you
I
have all the
will.
great ideas, let's follow you. Lead the way.
Careful
Oh.
on that door there, though, Lego. That's the bad door.
I don't know that I need to lead the way. You're saying that that's the bad door.
This
It sounds like the others.
sounds like the one that went after you and Ojitar, yeah.
Ah, well, in that case, we take the next best door. And then I approach this one that Gingu had opened.
I would like to
I'll
go to
step
this door
through it.
and put my head against the door, just to feel it out.
You put your head against the door and you hear the humming sound extremely loud, with slight tinges of like whispers almost coming from the door itself.
And I run this way. All right.
Ojitai, you step in the hallway, and there is a dim red glow right at the corner. It seems to be kind of almost constant, a little bit fluttery, but it is very prominent.
Does it seem like almost like the light of like a flickering flame, or something a little more
Sort
unusual?
of, a little bit more unusual. It's pretty red. It's not like like red like light. Like it's like the
Gotcha.
color
Like
red.
it actually has a red tint to it. Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah. And the closer like you step to this door, and now like you can hear that warbling noise coming from the direction of that light.
I'll just kind of look back to the rest of them. There's something glowing up here. Looks like it's round a corner. I can't quite see it.
What is can I look back at Hack when he says that? Ojitai?
Yeah, you look at Hack, and he just kind of is sitting there and just kind of nodding his head, and then he hears Ojitai say something about the red light and then the warbling noise, and Hack just kind of looks and then he goes and kind of nods his head, like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
Seem to know something. Looking right at him.
Oh, mm, well, that description sounds like one of those gateways.
Gateway to where?
Anyway,
Oh, I don't know.
Plural. We expect multiple of them down here?
Oh, yes. See, the black's never the same for very long. Changes, so often.
What?
Features are similar, but every so often the Guardian of the Black comes out and messes things, and switches it up a little.
Do you advise us to move with haste? Or is this a process that takes...
Oh,
Yes.
no, it takes some time.
Okay, alright. I just kind of
Right.
like... just like exhale. a
Um,
little bit.
But I guess I can warn you of some other things. So Tiamat's people do move through the Black, but it's not owned by Tiamat. Black is its own place. So there's things down here that, well, there's just stuff.
Alright.
I'll just kind of inch my way up here.
How high are the ceilings?
In this hallway, it's pretty short, like barely like enough headroom. Anybody that's probably like, how tall are you, Ojitai?
Like 6 foot something.
Yeah, you're almost like not quite there, but you're almost having to like tilt your head down just a little bit to get through this hallway. This room out here is a little bit bigger. The room's probably about 20 feet high. When you get up on this platform, it shortens down to about 10 feet.
I'll continue to just kind of inch my way up to the corner and just peek around the corner.
You start peeking around the corner. From the direction, you can see that it kind of splits off. There's like a hallway that goes up this direction as you start looking around the corner. About the time you peek your head around the corner, you hear like, and Brango and pretty much everybody else would start to hear it too, some screams coming deeper within this direction of some kind. They don't sound good.
Screams?
Yeah, it's like in agony, pain.
Does it sound humanoid, the screams?
Yeah, it sounds humanoid.
Could you RP it for us?
You want me to RP it for you? Okay. So distant down the hallway, a little bit echoey, you just kind of hear like a...
It
Did that
got
even
cut
come
off.
through?
It got cut off.
Yeah. I like to do sound effects. It's just Discord doesn't like me to do sound effects.
Yeah. Compression's a bitch. All right.
Yeah.
If everyone's going through the store, I want to make sure everyone gets ahead of me since I'm having to go sideways, and I'm obviously just going to be a roadblock. So I just lay out my hand like this to have, what's this dude's name?
Back.
Hack and Cormit to go in front of me into the doorway.
Cool. Cormac kind of sneaks by.
I was just talking,
Excuse me.
what's making that light?
Quite see it from here.
Yeah. No visual yet.
I can see, like, from where I'm at, it looks like there's a doorway that's kind of coming through.
Yeah, it appears to be coming from another room.
I'll look back. Screams sounds like they're coming forward ahead, but it looks like this kind of doubles back and there's another room where the lights come on. We'll slowly go around.
So you start kind of peeking into the door a little bit, and the light gets a little bit brighter, and you can see that there is a some kind of magical thing on the ground from where you're at. You can't really get a great look at it. It's a little bit elevated, but it's on the floor. And beyond that, you see a what appears to be like a concrete like table of some kind behind it with 3 flasks, or not flasks, but like cups. They look like open
Alright.
containers.
I'll just look back at the rest of them. This looks a little fucking nuts. I'll want to take a look in there or just continue on.
Is there a door?
Is there a door? Or is it
It's just an
like a
opening. It's just
doorway?
it's just a doorway. It's just open.
Nothing to block it off by the looks of it.
I say stick right.
Alright, I'll continue around. Do I see anything else like moving in there?
From inside this room, you don't see any kind of movement. But the warbling noise is very prominent. It's definitely coming from whatever these things are on the ground. You now see there's 2 of them. And there you also see that there is a cup. The 3 cups is kind of duplicated on another concrete looking table. So there is 6 cups and 2 little concrete tables behind whatever these things are on the ground.
Question. What did you
Yes.
say Hack's race was?
He is a kobold.
He's a kobold?
Yep.
And he's like an elderly kobold.
Oh yeah, super old looking.
And what's he wearing now? Like, what is he wielding? First good look at him.
He's got like a cane. His skin is like very like greenish, and leathery. He looks like extremely old, and he's got this like really ragged looking robe on that has holes in it. Looks extremely dirty. And he's got like a small sack that he has like on his back. But other than that, there's not really any. You know, he's got very long fingernail and toenails. They're really nasty and not groomed at all. And you can't smell, but if you could, his breath is he's definitely got some rotting teeth in his mouth.
I am
Rancid.
of course, wary of kobolds. So,
Right.
all right, we're in the hallway now.
Oh, as I'm going around the corner, keep an eye on everyone else and see how they're kind of reacting to whatever the fuck this is.
Holy shit.
Can I
As you get to about there, go ahead.
can I just throw an Arcana check briefly? I'm
Yeah.
just gonna peer into the room.
Yeah, go for it.
18.
18. Definitely these two things are extremely magical, whatever they are. And they're on the ground, but you kind of get a good look at this one. Even at eyeball view, you kind of recognize that you've seen one of these before. Although it wasn't glowing at the time when you saw it. You don't remember exactly where. And maybe because you don't have the best look at it. But something about that seems familiar. As that's going on, Ojutai, what you see, kind of ahead, is 1 second. Cool. All right, what you see ahead is a kobold of some kind with lots of armor. Looks like something from Tiamat running across this like view of this hallway. But his head is completely engulfed by something, and he is just running, and like there's muffled screams coming from underneath of it. You can see all this in front of you right on the map.
Mm-hmm.
It's just for a brief moment as he continues to run with whatever this thing is on his head, right to left, and then they quickly go out of view.
Did anyone else see that, or is Rango?
Rango's looking the
into
other
the room?
direction. Yeah, Rango's looking the other direction.
Ty just sees that, immediately turns 180. All right, we might want to go into this room first, because there's some shit happening in there.
I will immediately turn, go towards Ojutai.
There's a kobold running around. Looks like it was screaming, but it was muffled. Something, some creature was on its head.
And the cups.
Yeah.
Could I see if they're like some sort of like religion, like any sort of like?
Yeah, go ahead and make a religion check on it if you want.
Like ritual-esque setup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, was a 16, turned out to be an 8. That's a 14.
You are not too familiar with, religions for Tiamat or other draconic religions. But there is something peculiar about, it's a room with these two glowing things and then very, delicately 3 cups placed equal for each one. It's very purposeful. I'll say that. But you don't know if it's for a ritual or something like that.
Cool.
But it does strike you as like it's not an accident. Yeah,
Right.
it's intentional.
Got it. Okay. Turn in the corner. You only saw one, Ojutai. Or I guess we should hush our voices.
Saw one, but screams that we've been hearing, it sounds like there might be multiple.
I'm gonna poke back around. Ojutai spotted a kobold. Seemed to be dressed in Tiamat armor. Eyes up.
Are we going to kill it?
Gonna send him right to jail.
I'm gonna squeeze back here to let more people walk past.
Okay. I'll go past.
Rango doesn't want to be in the vanguard.
He's our favorite glass cannon. No, just kidding.
Last cannon, fucker's got an AC of like 20 bajillion.
That's very true, actually. He
The hardest one to hit.
does.
Yeah, guess if we're in forward still, I'll get to the doorway and just kind of peek through again.
Cool. You start peeking through, and it's yet again once another ancient room. There is you don't see any kind of living thing or like man-made objects. There's no stairs to this ledge. It's just kind of a drop off. What you do see
Is it
is
just
that
like
there is
a step up, or is it like several
it's
foot difference?
it's a couple feet difference. You'd have to put your hands on it and like push yourself up when you went down. What you do see is there is a trail of blood coming from this cave entrance over here where the wall's been broken in on the right, and it leads straight across to the doorway on the left. You can assume that was probably from the kobold that just ran right to left.
Do we still hear the screaming?
You do not.
Oh,
On the approach,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to I'm gonna suck some of the life out of Yup Yup in my soul cage.
Okay.
damn! I forgot you had him in there.
Yeah, I was going back to check how many uses I had used. It's got 6 uses and I've used 2, so
Okay. You suck up some of Yep.
Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8,
It was like you
9,
consume
heal.
like a leg or
Um,
3,
part of his soul.
4.
like.
Alright, we'll do that. Okay. So the screaming is stopped.
Screaming's done. It is completely quiet. A little eerily quiet. Except for the warbling noise coming from the room behind you. Which Gangu for now is, for you, it's very prominent where you're at.
I'll
I can't hear
step
that.
in
at all.
and
I
just
haven't
kind
heard
of
any
go off
information.
to the right-hand side of the room a little bit, let other people in.
Yeah.
Go left.
Is the ceiling higher now?
Oh yeah. It's about 25, 30 feet. This is a larger room.
Is there anything perceivable about this red room, or is it just super red?
It's pretty red. You kind of look around, and I mean, you can do a perception check if you want to try to notice any other extra details that nobody else noticed.
24.
24 in a perception check. You stop and you give a good look at this room, and you begin to notice that there is some like kind of like furniture and man-made items. There's like a wooden box of some kind that's been split in half, and you look beyond these kind of tables here, and you can kind of just see way off in this distant corner, all the way over here. There is a like pile of arms and armor and supplies and stuff like that that looks like it's been gone through and destroyed. All this stuff does not look natural to this area.
Got it. All right, I just make note and catch up to the group.
This is the
Point
step
out.
down here.
Yeah, quite a large step, a couple feet.
I'll point out to Rango and Sersha here. Kobold looked like it was running from this cave in on the right, went through this doorway to the left. It's dead by now. I don't hear anything else.
I'll move forward out into the center of the room.
Oh, anything I should be aware of up there?
Or just how we're saying it, there's a kobold that Was dying.
Okay.
I think he's dead. And then I'm pointing towards this direction over here on the right.
Yeah,
Sure
you
wasn't
do
just hack.
see. Rango, you see off to the right in this little cave, there is a dead kobold. That appears to the head is been like bitten in half by something, and there's also been some other chunks kind of like eaten out of him. The body's been there for a little bit.
And honestly, fellas, I've been saying stick right, but maybe I want to switch up my game plan here a little bit. That guy looks
Yeah.
pretty fucked up.
Rango, I don't think that's a wise idea. What if we get lost?
Oh, fuck.
Mm.
I'm gonna fly Chuchi up behind Gingu, and then I'm gonna teleport to him, and then I'm gonna mark on the wall, because I forgot to.
Rango disappears in front of you, Genku.
And then you hear me chalking on the wall behind you. and then I'm gonna fly him back out here and go back out here.
Rango, now's not the time to do all this funny business. Quite spooky in here.
I'm trying to keep track of where we are.
Alright, then we stay right.
I mean, in this case, we know there's imminent danger. There was a right earlier where we knew there was imminent danger. We avoided that as well.
And what's to the right now?
Well, there's a corpse, and that was probably alive moments ago, so...
Well, corpses never scared us before. I'd like to push Hack to the side and look into the door myself.
Alright, you push Hack up
Is
against
there
the wall.
anything over here?
Oh,
And
I
you look
didn't
in
even
this
notice
room,
that door.
It's a completely empty concrete room, from what you can tell.
Yeah, I'm gonna get as close to the doorway as possible without stepping in.
Gangu, you kind of peer your head in and you look to your right and you don't see anything off in this direction. You look to the left, and to the left you see what appears to be a leather cloak of some kind of hung up in the corner here.
Seems barren to me. And also a dead end. Shall we take the other right?
Guys,
Is
does-
this kind of cave in here? Does it look like it was caved in like towards the stone room, or is it towards the cave? Can we tell?
It appears that from what you're looking at, these rocks were kind of busted out into the cave.
Into the cave. Okay.
Yeah. The wall was broken left to right.
And that wouldn't appear like it was from moments ago.
No.
Okay.
It seems like it's been here for centuries.
The dead bugger. What, does he have armor on? Is it similar to the Tiamat armor we've seen?
It would appear to be so. What's left of him and the armor itself.
If so, we should probably search him.
Fair point. And I'll start gingerly taking steps through here, trying to make as little noise as possible.
I'm just gonna keep my eyes on this hallway that the other kobold we saw ran down.
Oh.
We'll watch Ochitai back and follow him.
Ojitai, you start walking that direction, and as you get a little closer, as you kind of make around this turn, you kind of see up against the wall, right here, is kind of like a leather cloak hooked up on the wall.
Do I see it
Just
as well?
kind you're still a little bit out of range. It's like really tucked up in this little crevice right up here.
Gotcha.
It's not very big.
I'll still just try to gingerly walk up to this kobold corpse.
Yep.
I assume I can see
Um,
the cloak now, right?
Yes, you can. Would you like to search him?
Yes. Does it look like first glance, anything interesting or on you with him?
He looks well armored. He has on some studded leather, but it's very well made. And you can see that like he's got some equipment that's been scattered around him. He had like a sack of some kind, and there's like some tools, and maybe like a few rations. Also, he has a short sword and a light crossbow. But you don't notice anything particularly out of the ordinary of him. He does have another kind of necklace amulet of Tiamat wrapped around his neck still. What's left of his neck, anyways.
I'll reach for the sack that he's got first.
Okay.
Look through it.
You go through it, and it's like some like very basic like survival and like kind of like what you would expect, kind of like a standard like for the kobolds, anyways. Like kind of like standard issue gear for like it's got like some caltrops and like different like a canteen of some kind, some rations and other small things like that. Nothing to. I mean, you can take it, whatever's in there, but nothing magical or anything.
What?
Leave it there.
While he's
Look
rummaging
back
through
at
the
it.
bag, I would like to put my hand on Ojutai's shoulder and point to the cloak. Ojutai, that's the same cloak that was in the room back there.
Are you certain?
I'm fairly certain. I don't know what it means, but be wary.
Ojai, as he's saying this and you're kind of rummaging through the back, you do feel a familiar object, kind of as you wrap your hands around it. And you go to pull it out, and you see that it's a wooden spoon.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, boy. Do-do-do-do-do.
Just holding it in my hand. I'm stuck with you, aren't I? And just put it like back in my belt.
Where'd you originally get the wooden spoon?
That was
Was it moonshine?
dude
Or like
that
what-
did. No, the dude that did your
Baumgartlinger's machine.
Reverse lobotomy.
Oh yeah.
yeah, back in
Or-
Oh, right.
Or-
The blacksmith?
Javlovanovsky.
Yes.
Yeah, the one that
Yes.
gave me a muffler as well.
And he gave you that gelatin cube taxi.
Yes, yes. Got it.
The
Yeah,
cuber.
My special item was a wooden spoon that just shows up whenever I'm looking for things.
Nice.
I think I still have the fucking. It wasn't a loot. I had something that. It just played.
You
It
got
just like.
something else that he just said, like, yeah, use it, figure out what it does, and let me know.
I think I finally did use it, and it just made a.
It's a musical
noise.
instrument, but it makes you invisible, but only while you're playing it.
That's right. Yep.
I
Bagpipes.
think it was bagpipes. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I definitely got rid of those. Yeah.
Can I make
That's
a
funny.
perception check on that cloak that Ingu was pointing at?
I also
It'd
kind of
be
want to do
odd
an
about
Arcana
it.
check or something.
Yeah. Go ahead, both of you guys make those checks.
I got a 21 for Arcana.
There's nothing magical
Dirty
about it.
20.
You get a dirty 20, and you're kind of looking at it, and there's a very slight movement to it. You're not, I mean, barely, but it just kind of seems to be kind of like coming off the wall a little bit, and then kind of going back in, just kind of like that,
They're drafting.
but very slowly.
Does it look like there's a draft of, like, flowing curtains kind of movement, or is it...
Yeah, a little bit, but you don't feel a draft in the room.
As Gingu kind of went around me looking at it, I'll do the same to him. I'll put a hand on his shoulder. Things moving. I don't think it's just a cloak.
I want to. I can see it from here, right?
From you, no. It's pretty tucked up against the wall.
Okay.
There's like a little bit of a crevice.
Okay.
What do you suppose it is?
Find anything, Ujitai? I'm just fucking hanging
Nope,
at this
I'm
corner.
not sure if I want to know. Probably best just to keep the distance.
Find anything worth a shit?
Not really. I think this is just a good soldier. Got caught in something. Hard to tell what.
Well, are we continuing that way or going back towards Sersha?
Hey, we head back towards Sersha. You?
Lead the way.
Alright.
You moving over this way?
Did you all happen to look inside that red room?
Yeah.
Just a glance, but yeah.
I saw piles of armor. Looked quite modern. Looked out of place.
The tables that the glow was coming from, they looked familiar. I swear that I've seen them before, but I can't remember where.
Chalices set up the way they are. It's not there by accident. I think we definitely need to investigate
Some
that
kind
more.
of ritual room, maybe?
Oh
I
god,
was
not the
thinking
book.
too.
Not the book.
Not the black book.
I rush up to search again, grab him by the collar, and pull him back.
Not today. Yoink.
Let me lead the way. Your life is too precious to me.
My baby boy!
My boy!
I'm
abandoned my boy!
gonna get right
I've
here and assume I
abandoned
can
my
see something,
child.
right?
Yeah, you can see kind of in this room there is a oh, I'm drawing lines on accident. I have the wrong thing.
A blue spear through a kobold.
A blue spear through a kobold. No, but you do see a kobold whose body's very fresh and the blood is kind of leaking all over the floor. But sort of like the last one, his head is extremely mangled and there's bite marks all over him, especially up towards the top of the torso and head area. But
Nice.
he's dead on the ground.
Another kobold. Looks like a fresh death. Blood still running.
You
Nothing
walk a
else
little
in
bit
there?
further in the room and you look around, and off in this corner over here, and there is another leather cloak kind of tucked away in the corner.
What the hell?
As soon as Ojitai gets in, I grab him by the shoulder and point at it.
Yeah, I see it.
Oshitai, what did it look like was on that kobold?
Ran by the entrance too fast. It was certainly something on its head. Hard to get a good look at it.
Whatever it was, it must have been the source of that screaming. Now that we move into this room, is there any like faint sound of that, or is it still quiet?
Yeah, you're starting to hear that warbling noise again coming from this direction, and you're also starting to see the red light.
Go ahead.
This you can assume this hallway leads back to that big room with the with those magical discs on the ground, whatever they are.
Looks like we're making a loop.
So much for sticking to the right.
You said that cloak was like over here.
Yeah, in that corner, just tucked away.
Does looking at the cloak, Does this one appear to be?
You can make a perception check if you'd like.
Question: are we all still wearing our black
8.
embroidered cloaks?
I sure as fuck am.
Unless you
I
took
am
them
too.
off.
Yeah.
An 8. You said an 8.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't appear to be moving
Okay.
to you.
Is the room empty otherwise?
Yeah, there's nothing else in there.
Like, no furniture, no anything.
Nope. Nothing else.
You said
I
that
would
you
like
guys
to
had seen
check.
these cloaks.
Yeah, this is the third one so far, and they're near identical.
Strange the rooms to be bloody empty apart from them.
Yeah, and this dead body. Well, I got a weird feeling about these, so I think this is the best thing to do. And I take my hammer fireside up and put it at the bottom of the cloak.
All right. So you said you put it up to the bottom of it?
Yeah.
All right. So you take your fireside and you put it up to the bottom of it and you kind of hold up against it. As you do that, you hold it there for a moment. Everybody kind of sees Gangu hold it there for a moment. And then extremely quickly, that cloak turns into this phantom-like creature. It had its back to you, and it was kind of tucked away in the corner. And as you do this, it almost does this like upside-down loop as it's like just stuck up against the wall. But it kind of like flaps, and you can see that it's a lot larger than the like it was kind of tucked in. And as it loops back around, you can see a head with eyes and these giant sharp teeth that opens extremely wide, and it goes to bite down onto the top of your head.
Fantastic.
That's a critical hit on you.
No.
Eesh.
You take 12 piercing damage, and then you see as this thing like expands its mouth around Gangu's like 5-foot wide head somehow, and clamps down all the way over top of it. Gangu, you're blind right now. You can't see anything. And everybody roll initiative.
I would like to use, what is it? Hellish Rebuke and Reaction.
Okay.
Gotta find it. I believe I still have it, or was that a Wand of Orcus thing?
I think.
Sounds like a Wand of Orcus thing.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's a
it
Wand of
does.
Orcus thing.
It might have been. Let me double check. Yep, I think that was a Wand of Orcus thing. Well, damn. Alright. I am blind and took how much damage?
12 piercing damage as the teeth sink into the metal bits of
Okay.
Do you don't need to breathe, do you?
I do not.
Cool. All right, you're just blind right now.
Huh?
All right. Cool. You guys see Gangu is now completely, his head's completely engulfed by this thing. Gangu, you feel that it begins sinking its teeth a little bit further into you as it makes another bite into you. And you are blind, so it has advantage against you. Does an 18 hit you?
Yep.
And then a 20? You take another 21 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And Saoirse, it becomes your turn now.
Oh my. Okay.
So this thing just latched onto my cranium.
Yeah,
So
Nice.
it's like called around.
yeah, and like it's what would be its like wings kind of are kind of like wrapping around Gangu. and just trying to hold on to him.
Mm,
Is there any way to put me a layer underneath the monster?
You are for me.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are for me.
Yeah. It's just completely covered on my screen. It's all good. As long as it's
Let me do this.
Because it looks like I have wings right now.
Hell yeah.
And there are worse problems.
That's true.
Is it still like that for you?
Yeah, it is. You
It
can
might just
leave
be
it.
so you can
It's all
see your
good.
character.
Yeah,
It
I
might be
think so.
Yeah,
a
it
roll
probably
20
gives
thing.
priority to the character.
Yeah.
all right, I will run up, and you say it's like kind of like
Yep.
starting to come across. I'll try
Yep.
to run up as quick as I can, take the bottom like pierce of my shield, and
Uh-huh.
like kind of turn and jam it in between it and like Gengu, and kind of like fan it out a bit to then like swoop in with my hammer and try to like strike its wing.
Okay, so you're making an attack roll on it though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With
Go ahead
the
and
anvil.
make it an attack roll for me, sir.
Oh.
Is it a natty?
14?
Get the
Natural
dice. Get the dice out.
Oh,
Not a natty, dude.
Uh-oh.
You have a plus
I
14 to hit?
literally,
What the hell?
yeah, I literally just punt Gangu's head off.
Oh no, please no.
You're pulling a Rango.
so I would normally just roll on that table now, but I mean you just hit Gangu.
Alright. You
Fair
didn't
So
enough.
so roll damage.
Fucking slides off the shield. Just, you know.
Oh, I'm not
no.
even raging, bro.
You're about to be. You're about to be
That's
pissed.
I'm about to be pissed.
9 plus 9 fire damage. So
my
18 total, but
God.
9 of it's fire.
I'm not
And then
resistant, so...
you take half of that. You don't take the full.
So 9. Take 9.
Alright.
And I was kind of like finish on the turn, but fuck.
And
Yeah, you hear no fleshy noise, and you just hear all kinds of metal crunching.
Doing. Yeah. All right. Do I still have that prepared? I do. Okay. I'll cast Healing Word at first level on Gengu.
Alright.
And 9.
boom!
It's
Sorry.
It's a
Nothing
wash.
happened.
It's a wash.
You feel the pain of a
Oh,
blow
God.
hit into you from a hammer of some kind. You can't see. You're not really sure what's going on. It sounds a little bit muffled for you, but immediately after this hammer strike hits you, you feel rejuvenated. Back to where
Perfect.
you were when this thing was just eating your head.
That's it. I'm done.
All right, that brings us to Ojitai.
I'm gonna step up and try to take my sword and like find a spot between where its wings trying to wrap around Gengu, and like under that, just jam the sword in there and try to swing up with it.
Cool. So you're making an
Cut
attack
this
roll
thing's
as well.
Wing off of it. Yes.
I would like
Alright.
this to also be a nat 1. That would be extra funny.
Because I can't heal Gengu. How about a natural 20?
Ooh!
All right.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be perfect.
He wants it. He had to have
Uh,
it.
Okay, so that's going to be normally 3d8. Slashing is now going to be 6. Plus 8 damage, so that's going to be 44 damage for slashing.
44 damage for slashing. All right, I'm making note.
And then the lightning damage is another 33.
Another 33. So that is a grand total of 77.
77.
All right, and then I need to do a quick math real fast.
I forgot I have
Oh my
retaliation.
Gosh.
What's retaliation?
I can make an
Yeah, when you
melee
get hit,
attack
you
whenever I
can-
get hit.
Okay, so
Next time.
here is what happens. Dang, I don't know what to do with my eraser. All right, here's what happens. You strike true onto this creature. Gangu, you feel Ojutai strike this thing that's on you. But what happens is that it transfers half the damage to you instead. So you
Oh my
what?
god!
and it takes the rounded down number. So you take 39 points of that damage of what was it? Piercing and lightning,
Slashing and lightning.
slashing and lightning.
So I take
Oh,
what,
and Gangu
19?
has
No,
a chance to
you take
raise.
39.
Like 39?
Yeah, you take half of 77.
Oh, it was 77. Oh my god.
What does that look
Okay.
like?
So you see as this thing it gets slashed into, and the lightning that hits it just surrounds it and Gangu, and you can also hear just kind of like Gangu crunching underneath of it. This thing is like engulfing it, and then also like, yeah, it just transfers some of this kinetic energy from Ojutai into Gangu.
Will
Okay,
that
so is
trigger
it
retaliation?
Retaliation is
Whenever I
Is that a
take
feature?
damage from a creature within 5 feet, yeah, it's a feature.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
does it cost reaction?
You can't see anything, so you don't know what did it, but you know something just attacked you.
It's crazy.
It is one reaction, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, how would you like to react, sir?
I'm just gonna brute force my hammer upwards. Like, there's not much else I can do.
So are you trying to attack it?
I mean, I guess so, because I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything.
Okay.
Just fucking hit yourself on the
roll with
head.
disadvantage.
Cole, I'm gonna need you to
It's a
change the
disadvantage.
music to yakety sax.
21 to hit.
21 to hit with disadvantage.
Yes, yes, with disadvantage.
Wow.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
You hit it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, here we go. Yeah, give me a second. I got a bunch of extra dice to roll.
Yeah, I know you do. And let me know that total, please.
31?
31. All right. Gangu, you take
you.
16 points of that damage.
We're just beating the shit out of Gangu.
Now, I know.
Yeah.
Because it was a chain reaction. I know what's happening now.
Yeah, you strike the this creature's starting to look bloodied. There's this like black ooze that's like running down all over it and Gangu at this point. But yeah, Gangu, you strike it and you feel you connect with whatever's on you, but you also damage yourself somehow.
Got it.
Is that your turn, Ochai?
I still have another attack.
Okay.
Knowing that it's still fucking up Gangu, there's not really any way to get it off of here, so I just take another swing at it.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
It's a damn shame that reactions are once per round, or else I'd just like
Yeah.
chain reactions.
Yeah.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
It's like bonk, bonk, bonk.
I'm hesitant to clearly hurt Gangu some more, so I'm not as
As
keen
you
on my
know,
strike.
true on yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, Rango, it is your turn.
yeah.
Shoot it in the head.
We have to kill it.
Shoot Gingu in the head.
Shoot Gangu in the head, bro.
I don't know that I
Blast
have.
him.
I don't know that I have an alternative choice here, Gingu.
You don't. Because I'm last in initiative and I can't break grapple or whatever until then, if it is a true grapple.
I mean, I think that we could try to break the grapple, but I'm not strong, so I'm definitely not going.
It's
For that
gonna
one.
be on Dingu to break.
Is it
the
technically a
grapple.
grapple?
Yeah. There is a saving throw associated to this thing.
Got it.
However, I can push it back 10 feet whenever I hit it.
Oh, true.
And I don't
Taking
know
you
if
with it.
I don't know if it would take you with it or not.
How strong this thing's jaws?
It is squeezing into your metal body.
It sounds like it would
God
take you with it.
Well, it's worth the try.
You're
Okay.
gonna hit Dingo in the back of the head, and the front of his head is just gonna bounce against the wall. Dunk, dunk.
All right. Well, I guess we're fucking killing Gingu. All right. I'm gonna blast at the thing. At the cloak.
See ya.
Bye.
33 to hit.
33 hits.
That's gonna be for 15 magical force.
Okay.
Um,
Do I take 7?
Oh, hold on. I think you still
Okay.
got more. Is that it?
He's still going.
I'm gonna go until the cloak is dead.
Okay. So yeah, you take 7.
Oh, is he dead?
Huh?
Is he dead? Is the cloak
No.
dead? Oh, okay.
No.
I gotta remember here. 3. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Gengi. You take 8. You take the bigger half.
All right, we go
I
again.
am bloodied.
Oh no.
You see that now there is like also oil coming from underneath of this thing.
Okay, I also
Was that a critical hit?
I'm gonna
Oh.
I push it back 10 feet. Does he go with it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Gengi, you smash up against the wall with this thing.
Fuck.
Um,
I let the second one loose. 30 to hit.
you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from smacking the wall.
Fantastic.
13 magical force.
Okay. Gengu, you take 7.
Oh my
This thing's super
god.
bloodied.
$27 to hit.
That'll hit.
11 magical force.
Gengi, you take 6.
This fucking.
I don't know what's funny.
Do I keep blasting?
Of course you do.
Okay,
This
then
thing's
the
attached to my noggin.
the shimmer of the
Thing.
shimmer of the wrist. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
13 magical force.
Cool. Gengu, you don't take any damage because this kills it.
Oh, thank God.
Fuck yeah.
This thing, it loses its grasp as it dies and slides off Gengu's head, which Gengu, you now have these like giant piercing holes like all around you where its teeth were like dug into your metal. And you can see Gengu is like, for a robot, black and blue underneath.
I would
Where
like to
this thing's
fall to
slipping
my
off.
knees and then fall onto my face.
You see Gengu fall onto his face. As he does this, you hear Cormit cocking his anti-material rifle. Glad it never got to me. I think I might have been a little overkill.
Watch out. Rango, watch the doors. I'll
Yeah,
get
you
big
said
guy.
that there were more cloaks down that way, right?
Yep.
Or at least 2 more.
Going to cast mending on the holes on his fucking head. And let's pump a let's do some cleric shit here. Let's pump a You took a lot, man, didn't you?
I did take a lot.
You said there
Alright.
aren't actual doors here, right?
Oh no. They're just doorways.
Alright, I think it's worth
I'm gonna cast
Something
minor
not to have
illusion.
Killed any of the rest of
Okay.
us.
yeah,
block it.
I am gonna pump a level 5 cure wounds in there. Come on, big rolls. Okay. 29.
Thanks, Serge.
And then if
That was only a fraction of what I took, but It all
Hey,
helps.
hey, I know, buddy. I'm doing the best I can. And as I say that, I'm
Doing the
gonna
best I
like
can.
uncorking a potion of greater healing to like pour down his throat.
It was
Much
only a
stronger than you,
fraction
Serge.
of what I took.
Okay, 4d4 plus 4. Alright, take another 12.
I feel rejuvenated.
So was this creature? Was there like any, or like, does this creature appear magical at all? Like, was there like this weird? You said it was kind of shadowy.
No, it was. It's not. I mean, it's not magical. No.
Alright, so I
I s-
guess
Stand to my feet.
we steer clear of the cloaks.
Looks like
Here you go. There's an image of the feller. If you all wanted to look at him.
Oh, yeah.
What a good fella.
Oh,
it's just a good boy.
Isn't-
such a good little boy.
He got what he deserved. That's what killed Steve Irwin.
Damn. Damn. Facts.
Got what was coming to him.
Alright. R.I.P.
You maybe
Fuck.
we steer clear of those things.
And maybe one of you guys take the hit next time.
You gonna let me lead now?
I'm gonna.
Grab him by the collar and throw him back.
Yoink.
Same with Ojitai. Push him to the side.
You see
Kingu?
the hallway.
Careful going forward, bud.
After that, I'm not scared of anything.
I'm gonna. I want to loot the body of the kobold.
All right. You go through, and just like I told Ojitai, it's like some tools, materials like that: a short sword, short bow, and an amulet to Tiamat, like necklace.
Ooh.
Okay,
Ooh.
I'll just snag the amulet, throw it bag of holding,
I like that. I like that.
and then I do want to look over this creature.
Okay. Go for it.
What do I roll?
Make like a nature check on it.
Chuchi is helping me. 15.
Dude, it's just like
15.
an OP guidance.
So you look at this thing, and very similar to a stingray, it's basically its body's just composed of cartilage and muscle. You can see that its tail is very sharp, and probably is used as like some sort of piercing weapon. It's got very, very sharp teeth, and the teeth kind of like go back in rows. So like there's like a front row, and then like it just kind of goes back in its mouth. It's got lots and lots and lots and lots of teeth. From the underbelly of it, it's kind of like this white color, but the back of it is this dark leathery looking form to it, which is why when it's just kind of up in a corner somewhere, not really moving, it does appear to just be like a cloak of some kind hung up in a corner. Other than that, you don't know anything. I mean, it's probably a carnivore of some kind. Other than that, not much else is known about it.
Okay. Okay.
I
feel
reach
like
back to
the
Serge.
illusion probably drops at this point.
Yeah, I reach back to Serge.
Eat.
There. The piles of armor. You see them?
You're past the piece of armor in front of me. I do. Turn back to Ocho. We have circled around. We're entering the red room. Pass it along.
Entering the dead room. Pass it along.
Oh, Comet. we're entering the bread room.
Mm.
Pass it along.
He turns towards Hack. Hack. Ringo says we're entering the red room.
Full circle.
Yes. Yes. Oh, love it.
What the fuck is the
Right.
bread room, Ojitai?
You bright.
Get in
You
here.
bright.
Oh, this is the red room. You know, no, yeah, it makes... Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I would like to walk over to this armor.
Okay.
And investigate.
You go over and begin investigating it. And it is a bunch of like supplies and stuff from kobolds and dragonborns and forces of Tiamat, basically. It's all kind of got emblems of Tiamat, symbols all over it, but it's broken and left abandoned. There's really nothing usable here. And it's just been kind of piled up in the corner. You can see a lot of teeth marks and a lot of like the shields and like leather armor and pieces that are there.
As soon as I reach the doorway, I'm gonna send Chuchi up to like the highest center point of the room, and then I want to make... are there cloaks? Are there any cloaks?
You don't see any cloaks, but you can roll a perception check for me if you want.
I would like to do that as well if that's available.
Yeah, go for it.
9.
25.
9. 25. All right. Saoirse, you kind of looking around and you hear coming from this cave area over here some sort of like moaning noise of some kind. And then very faintly you hear what sounds like kind of like metal armor, kind of like if somebody was running in armor of some kind. You can't tell if it's getting closer or further away. It's very faint and it's echoing through the cave. And that's what you hear.
Yep, go ahead.
What I was gonna say is Rango, as you fly up to the top of the room, you kind of look down and through Chuchi's eyes, you can see that all of the cups that are on those tables are filled with some sort of liquid. And the portals there have different symbology on them.
Am
I'm
I
not entirely sure what they are. Chuchi, the glow is just kind of blinding Chuchi while he's up there, so you can't really make it out, but you can kind of see that there's different shapes to them.
okay? All right. I'll. Are there any like higher like ledges or rafters or anything in this room?
In this room, there are these pillars that go up to the roof, the ceiling, which the ceiling is also about 25, 30 feet high. So if you can like cling on to one of those, you could do that, but there's not like a perch.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Okay. I'm flying Chuchi back down to me. Then
Okay.
start moving forward. I'm gonna... How high is this ledge? Just a few feet, I guess.
Yeah, you could climb up it if you wanted to.
Okay. I will approach. And on the approach, can I do... Can I want to look at the table, and do I recognize where I've seen it before?
What are you looking at, sorry?
The table, you said? Or, oh, I'm sorry. Whatever you said that I'd seen before. It was...
Oh, the glowing disc, these seemingly portals of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, make like a history check of some kind. I'll give you advantage. This is recent history. What's happened though?
Okay. 13.
Well, you're kind of thinking back in your memory. Where have I seen these before? What? And then you're sitting there for a second. It takes a moment, and then it all clicks. The last time you saw one of these, which I don't know if Cole remembers, but way back when you guys went in the cave near Kenkin's house,
Oh, no
there was one of these on the floor, but it was not glowing like this.
Okay.
Okay. Does is there writing on it?
There is a symbol on it. On this one that you can see, appears to be a dragon of some kind, not really any particular dragon, but it's like wings are spread, but it's not facing you.
It's facing like the center of the disc.
So yeah, like it's you see its backside with its wings spread, and it's kind of like
Okay.
almost like if it was like about to do like a dive off a diving board kind of thing if it was standing on.
Okay. And on this one, is it
On
also?
that, so it's very similar to but there's different symbology on this one. You notice it looks like basically an image of a mountaintop with the sun kind of peeking out over the crest of it.
So a dragon back and a mountain.
Yeah, a mountain with the sun kind of peeking over the crest of it.
Okay. Oh, hey, lads. Think I know where I remember these from. We saw one of these in that cave near Kankin's place.
Holy shit.
We
That
first
explains all this cobalt armor
got
over
the
here.
cabbage shell.
So there isn't. Do you think that instead of like tunnels all around Brannicore, like we maybe thought before, it's just a series of these teleportation circles, portals, hopping around?
Access to any part of Brannicore they needed for their invasion.
As he finishes that, I'll clock what you said to me earlier, Ryan, about the noise coming down, and I'll just like softly kind of whistle, oh shh, and I'll point toward where Cormit's standing. Cormit,
Yeah.
careful! I hear noise coming down from there. It's a rustling.
I don't hear anything.
Hold on.
Hold on, wait. Let me see. Let me see if I hear anything. We'll do this appropriately. Do I hear anything? I don't hear anything.
Can I do a slight peek?
Oh yeah, you start peeking and you can see it's a very narrow cave tunnel that seems to kind of wrap around, going back towards the right as you go deeper,
Okay.
or in your case, to the left, if you're walking down it.
With my head kind of like in the chamber, can I get a better sense on if it's coming towards us or away?
The metal rustling sound that you heard seems to be going away, and the moaning has stopped.
Hey, Ojitai.
Yeah.
The little bugger earlier, did he have armor on?
Yeah, same as the other two bodies we found.
Okay. Not for certain or anything, but he may have come down this way. I heard some rustling. It was moving away from us, and there was it wasn't scream, it sounded more like a moan, but maybe it's what we heard earlier, coming down the corridor.
Been be the last one that made it.
Rango, are you looking at those cups at all?
Yes. Yeah. I would be. I'm pretty focused on what's going on over here.
Okay. Go
Near
ahead
me-
and roll
near
a
me.
perception check on those cups. If you are looking at them though and trying to figure those out?
Yeah. Could it be investigation?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
A natural 20 for 27.
A natural 20 as you investigate. There's something magical about these cups. But as you kind of start to get these magical sense of
About
it,
the cups or the shit in the cups?
both. I need you
Oh.
to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Icky.
D4, just kidding. Bless only lasts a minute. That was a terrible cast of me earlier, by the way.
Is it a spell or magical effect? It sounds like a magical effect.
I'll say yeah. I'll say yeah. It is a magical effect. I'll be kind. I'll play nice.
as you're putting us through these traps.
Oh boy. 17.
17. You felt yourself. Your hand was reaching out to grab the cup. Take a drink of it.
Whoa.
The advantage was
Without
a
you-
nat 1 and a 9, so this makes sense that is what would
Holy
happen.
And right before you grab it, you stop yourself, and you're just thinking to yourself, "Wow, I was about to do that. That makes no sense. I'm not thirsty at all." And you can feel yourself turning away from the cup. 'Cause
Okay.
It was so strong, the pull towards you.
Is that did that seem like it was from me just looking at these?
Yeah, you got really close and were kind of looking at it, and it was trying to get you to take a sip of it. Rango, what you got over there? What's in those cups?
Oh my
Nothing
God.
nothing, Cormit, stay back.
Hmm?
Please stay back.
Oh,
And then fuck, I'm
he's keeping it off for himself there.
Right, do you need your hat topped off?
All right.
You need your hat topped off.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty low.
Open up another bottle of beer and pop that in there for him.
Reload.
Mm-hmm. I don't have anything that I think would help with this.
What are you trying to do?
I was gonna look for something to like cover him up. I'll just jump down here and like move over towards the fellas, and I'm gonna point up at the cups and be like, guys, there's something about those cups up there. Don't go near them. Don't, just avert your eyes.
Not
They've got a draw to them.
As he says this, Gangu and Ojitai, you kind of look at him, and he says something about these cups, and it draws your attention to these cups. You become aware of their presence. Maybe you weren't focused on them before, but now kind of become focused on them. I need both of you guys to make wisdom saving throws.
Is it possible for me to throw a minor illusion to break their line of sight to them?
I still need them to make a wisdom saving throw first.
No.
I got a 6.
Oh no.
Gangu and Ojitai, you guys kind of start wandering over to the cups. You start going towards the staircase.
Do they appear to be moving in a normal fashion or in a entranced fashion?
You told them to stay away from the cups, and they are now walking.
I'm
towards the
stopping
cups.
them.
All right. How? What are you doing?
I'm going to look at what all of my options are. I guess since Ojitai was closer, I'm gonna just go up and try to hold him back.
Okay.
And then, who was near? Fuck, no one else was near Gingu. Or actually, okay, wait. Are you both going towards these stairs?
How tall's this ledge?
A couple feet.
All right. Can I climb it?
Yeah.
I would wanna. I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna use Rengo to like teleport, and like I'll go to Ojitai, try and stop him, and then
Okay,
look over at Gingu.
Yeah.
You
I'll
grab
Mantling this ledge.
you grab onto Ojitai, and kind of force yourself in between. Ojitai, repeat the wisdom saving throw for me.
I'm helping
Okay,
him.
I'll
Can
be-
I help him?
Be worse
Oh,
than
you can't help
was.
on saves, can you?
No.
It's 16.
16. As Rango grabs you forcibly and kind of holds you back, you kind of snap out of whatever was drawing you towards the cup, and you're like, "Why was I going towards that cup?" And you just kind of look at Rango confused, and you're not really sure what's going on. Gangu, you've climbed up on the ledge at this point. Sersha, what are you doing?
I was trying to like, since much shorter, like grab onto his arm and like hang from his arm.
I need
and-
you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Me?
Yeah.
Got you, bro. Did I'm sorry. Did we say yes to this is a magical effect or no?
It is a magical effect, yeah.
Alrighty. Surely it will be okay here. Just barely. 19.
19? Oh, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. And what are you doing to Gengu as he's climbing up?
just holding onto that arm and trying to drag him back down this ledge that he just.
Can you repeat the wisdom save for me?
4?
4.
Yeah.
You want to go to this cup. I need you guys to make opposed strength checks.
You're not winning.
Oh, no.
You're not winning, he said.
I don't know. Search is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Athletic or strength, whatever.
Yeah,
Right.
Which one you prefer?
Well,
Athletics is gonna
that's
be
a
higher.
completely different. Yeah, that's a completely different story for me.
Oh, we do. Okay, so it is athletic checks against each other.
Yeah, we'll do athletics.
22.
Damn it, 18. Because I don't have bad strength anymore because of that belt. But
If I've-
can't necessarily, you can't stop him.
Can I have Chuchi help him on the strength
Sure.
check?
Sure.
so like as I'm pulling him down, his like arm just is like lifting me back up.
I've managed to stop Ojitai. I send
Jacob!
Chuchi over to help.
Mm-hmm.
He's helping you, so just roll your athletics again.
Yeah, you just make
Oh, I
another roll.
see. My
Yeah.
bad. 20. Sorry.
Fuck.
Couldn't do it. Could do 22. It's tough.
Gangu, you reach out towards the cup as you
Uh,
shake off Search's attempts,
As I'm
and you reach out
figuring
and go
out
to grab
kinda
the cup.
what's happening here, can I shake myself off? I want to, as he's reaching for the cup, just run over here and use my breath attack just towards the cups. Try
Damn.
to push him off of this table
Okay.
as he's like reaching for it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll on the cups.
So it's normally.
Oh, it's an area of effect. Right.
Dex
Right.
save.
Yeah. Dex save. All right. Well, I mean, they're cups. But
They have extremely high decks.
They are dense.
what I will do is I'll do this. Okay, cool. You knock the cups off the table. They go as Gangu's reaching out for it. They go flying off onto the ground, kind of in different areas over here. Gangu, make another wisdom saving throw. This is once again an outside source.
17.
You snap out of it as you're about to grab these
Yes.
cups. You're like, "What the heck?" And like they go flying across the ground. You can see as like they're pouring out onto the ground. It's like endless. One of them's tilted sideways and it never stops. It's just
So,
constantly
whatever's-
pouring out. Yeah,
Well,
whatever's in it is just constant pouring out onto the ground and covering the ground slowly.
Well,
What
that's
does
not
it
natural.
look like as that stuff is pouring out?
It looks like L.
Looks like hell. Oh my god, I'm
L,
running around.
L like beer.
Oh, ale.
Ale.
Gotcha.
It looks like hell.
It looks like L. It literally is the 9 L's in a cup.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a cool ass
Plumber,
drink.
Just keep an eye on that. Just keep an eye on that cave. Don't worry about over here, bud.
I really want to turn around. What's going on over there?
Would try to
Wha-
grab the cup and turn it upright.
If I was 2 more feet, I'd be turning around. You go to grab the cup.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it upright so it stops leaking.
Okay, you grab the cup. I need you. Cool. You grab the cup, and you kind of come stuck to the cup. I need you to make a strength save.
Oh, what? No, what? Oh shit! Is this also a magical effect, or is this different?
Yeah, it's like a magical effect. Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'll take that. 19.
Cool. You managed to pull yourself away. You can feel that like it was like a battle of strength between you and this cup.
Holy shit! Just
Like a
a
grapple.
yeah. So that was like I turned it up, and as I'm like going to let go, it was like trying to
It was.
keep me
It was.
hold,
Yes.
held onto
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
God, what the fuck are these cups, dude? I'm freaking out.
I don't know.
I,
It's bad news.
can I like go up here to these three and like just throw a piece of clothing over the three of them?
Sure.
Okay.
You cover all 3 cups. With some
Yes.
clothes?
Okay. And do I feel
I mean, you didn't feel drawn to him anymore. You've kind of. defeated whatever its mind trickery was trying to do to you.
Okay.
Say we get out of here.
Agreed.
Is it
The more around these, the better.
is it apparent that these are portals?
It looks pretty apparent that these are portals of some kind.
Unless
I'm
you're
gonna
trying to go through there.
flip a coin into one. Into the dragon back one.
You flip a coin into it, and as soon as the coin touches the portal, it shoots back up and smacks off the ceiling, and then it smacks back down on the portal and smacks up into the ceiling, and then smacks back down on the portal, and does that until it finally gets to where it doesn't just keep falling down into the portal, and then it falls onto the ground.
Is there a portal on the ceiling?
No, it was literally forcefully throwing it up to the ceiling, but then it was smacking the
Oh,
ceiling and falling
and
back
gravity
down
was
to the
sending it
portal.
back down. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I go try this one.
I imagine it'll be the same thing, but I'll flip one in.
Yeah, it does the same thing for quite a while. This coin's just smacking the ceiling and going back down, up and down, up and down.
Probably rejects you unless you drink the sauce.
It's good guess.
But- Dragon back and then a mountain. It's two separate portals. I don't know why it would be two separate portals.
Ooh.
Unless that one takes you to Dragonback Mountain and that one literally takes you
everyone-
onto the back of Tiamat.
Everyone hears coming from this direction in the room voices that are coming from that direction somewhere. They're draconic, they're very loud, and it's multiple.
I'm going to minor illusion a door, a shut door. Actually, no, I'm going to minor illusion a wall, a continuation of the wall.
Okay.
Shit.
Run and hide somewhere. and
Enemy
I'll just
combatants. Enemy combatants.
Vegeta, could you make sense of that?
Flip up my hood and go invisible.
Fuck. I dive into the armor.
Okay, do you want to?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Cormac kind of looks towards Gengu. What's going on there?
There's some noises over there in the hallway. I think somebody's coming.
I'm going to shapeshift.
Are we fighting?
Not if we don't have to.
Hmm.
Stay on guard.
Okay, where are we going? Rango, what are you shapeshifting into?
I'm sorry, disguise self. I'm going to disguise
Okay.
self into basically, one of the draconic like warriors of Tiamat that we've seen before.
Okay. Got it. Hack is just kind of follow Saoirse back into behind the armor here and just kind of look at him and be like, "What are we doing?"
Laying low.
Okay. That all these are kind of happening simultaneous. Cormac's looking at Gengu.
Quick, Corbett, with me.
Okay.
Gonna
You guys kind of go back down into the cave.
I'm gonna message Ojutai. Could you make any sense of what they were saying?
Roll a perception check to see if you could hear the conversation. You could hear it, but if you can make out what they were saying.
Make out.
Yeah.
It's a 19.
Oh yeah. So it was very short what you heard, but basically, you hear one of them just kind of saying like, "Yeah, those cloakers really give me the creeps. I hate it down here. These
Cloakers?
patrols suck." Yeah, cloakers. And then you kind of hear them because they can't see through your minor illusion either. Like Ojai can't see through your illusion either, right?
No.
It's double-sided?
Yes.
Okay. You hear as they come up on this illusion that Rango's created, they stop and there should be no wall here. And then they're just all kind of confused. And then one of them sounds a little bit more intelligent for a dragon kobold underground person. What is the save on this minor illusion to figure it out?
That's a good question that I don't get asked very often. Um, they can
And
make
is
it
it
against my spell save investigation against my spell save DC, which is 20.
okay?
Damn.
An investigation.
He's got good illusions, bro. Penn and
Um,
Teller. Eat
They
your
have
heart
no.
out.
They can't figure it out. One of them's just like, there should be no warning. I don't understand. It's. Oh, this is
Ooh.
Draconic, by the way, which Ojitai is understanding.
I'm curious.
Mhm.
Can
Mhm.
I see through it? I wouldn't even need to make the check necessarily, but
You would know that it's an illusion, but
Yeah,
knowing instantly
allows
makes it
you to see
invisible to
through.
you.
if a creature discerns the illusion for what it is, the illusion becomes faint to the creature. So
Okay.
it should be like translucent to me, right?
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Okay. So
Kind of wild.
what do those fuckers look like?
You look at them, and two are kind of like the other kobolds that you've seen, and then there's one kind of in between them that looks a little bit like he's wearing like nice, sacred-looking cloaks, and he's not really carrying a weapon of any kind. He looks a little bit magey.
Do they appear in similar outfits
They're definitely like
to what
Emo
I
people.
have disguised myself as, though? Do I fit in with...
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna... that'll be it for me right now. Because Ojitai still hasn't relayed, right?
I don't know how I can relay without you
Message.
hearing me.
I messaged you.
Still have to speak message, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
I
Yeah.
think there's a verbal component to it.
Yeah, you do. But these portals are loud, right? As described earlier?
They're like a warbling noise. I'll make you make a stealth check. I'll give you advantage on it. Because you're trying to whisper and there is this noise.
Do I need
I
to...
think I'm just gonna stay quiet and see what they do.
Okay.
They're trying to give away where I'm at.
And they're having a conversation. No check needed. They're having their own conversation. There's a lot going on. You can't speak Draconic, right, Rango? Or did you learn that language?
I did not learn that language.
Okay. So Ojitai is the only one, as far as I know, that can understand them. Ojitai, you can hear them just visible, like they're just confused. And then one of them's just like, I thought we knew there should be no wall here. Do you know how many we lost mapping this place out? I know, right? This is fucking... Fine. The map says there's an alternate route. We'll go that way. We'll figure it out. Rango, you see as they kind of begin walking up this direction.
Okay. Once their backs are turned?
Mhm.
Or once they, like, turn that corner up there?
Yeah.
I'm moving the illusion.
Got it. All right. Cool. There's some time. What are you guys doing? Anybody?
They've tried to go up and around.
They mentioned that they have a map that says there's another route to us.
Not anymore, there's not.
If they're
Well-
not paying attention, could use that map.
Alright.
Oh fuck, yeah, we could. What's going on?
I'll message Serge. There's 3 draconic folk trying to get in here. I've got them blocked for the moment. Should we just ambush them?
When they get to the hole there, make sure they're watching, drop it. I'm gonna sneak behind them. Just gonna go off in this
Oh
way.
shit! Oh, the old pincer maneuver, he says.
Do Cormit and I perceive anything in this hallway?
Da-da-da-da. No, not right now. You do not.
Cool.
Okay.
Ojitai, you're invisible, right?
Correct.
As you round that corner, you see them like double haste, doubling back this direction. Fuck that! It's who knows how many more of those cloakers are in there that body's no, we're not going that way.
Oh fuck.
They stand there for a moment, and both of these are kind of looking at this one in the middle here.
All right, Rango. Whenever they get the illusion, I'm gonna cast my firewall straight at him. I'll give you the signal.
All right.
You can see Ojitai. He's just kind of thinking. He's trying to. All right,
I'm gonna send Chuchi over here.
we'll head back, and when we get back, we'll send the eye out, and the eye will tell us what we need to do and figure this out for us. Follow me.
So
He
they're
begins.
heading back towards me.
Yeah, they're coming at you.
Good question. How wide is this hallway?
Oh, they would bump into you.
I'm
You
gonna
can try.
just-
Do you want to try to squeeze and like hide?
No, because they're kobolds, so they're fairly short, right?
Yeah, they're small. Yeah. Are you gonna do like
Right,
some Sam
I'm a-
Fisher like wall climbing? Like
Yeah, Can I pull
Oh,
an acrobatics check? To,
yes,
to
yes.
Wall climb, hold above them.
dude, this is Splinter Cell. This is so Splinter Cell.
Yes.
Sam Fisher.
19.
Yeah, dude, you do it.
Ryan's
You-
like,
you-
the DC was 3.
This is cool as fuck.
I've never said a lower DC. Yeah,
Much
you-
lower than the tightrope.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
sick. All right. Cool. So they begin passing directly underneath of you. First the
Chuchi would
mage
see them,
one
right?
goes- Yeah, Chuchi sees them coming.
Okay, I'm going to relay that information to Sarish and Gingu. And I'd be like, fellas, they're coming back the other way. Maybe get up there on that ledge next to him.
Fuck.
And then I'm going to position myself right over
How
here.
high was this? How high was this ledge, Ryan?
A couple feet, like 2.5 feet.
All right, your oversized boy is gonna try to vault it. I don't know.
Call to
I
action.
don't feel like I have the time
Hmm.
to go around.
Okay. As they get to about where they're at right now, the mage-looking one stops. Now there's a door. We were just here. There's a door here now. There's a doorway. There's one kind of in between, and then Ojitai, there's one parked underneath of you, and he's just kind of, he keeps like glancing over his shoulder back towards behind him, and like trying, like he's just kind of like, they're all a little bit confused and worried at this point. The middle one just kind of, this is really freaking me out.
Right, here's another question for you. Do
Yeah.
Dragonborn sweat?
Uh,
I'm just right above this guy.
what did you roll, a
You're-
19? No,
19.
You're
Lizards
fit,
don't
dude.
sweat.
Yeah, it
You're
doesn't matter.
fit. You're
You're
fit,
fit.
bro.
You're
Yeah,
fit. You rolled a
I'm just holding
19.
solid right there.
Yeah, it's not even shaky. There's no rocks tumbling down. It's firm.
Not to mention you're silver, dude. You're ice cold.
You guys are are you guys hiding behind this like box right here? Is that what? On this ledge?
Me and Gengu.
Yeah.
If we had the time,
Uh-huh.
I would try to kind of like say to Gengu as he's vaulting up and passing me, swing away. I'll tuck in after.
Say no more.
The mage-looking one kind of creeps forward a little bit and begins peering in, and you're just out in the open, right?
Yeah, I want to be like pretending like I'm fucking with this cup on the ground.
Okay.
I would like to ready my
do you
action
grab the cup?
whenever.
I'm not grabbing the cup.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I still got the book. So he just kind of stops and sees you. And in Draconic begins saying something to you. You don't understand him.
I'll become alert and turn around and be like, "Oh, finally, some help!" And I'm saying that in common.
He's gonna do an insight check on you.
Interesting.
I need you to make a deception check for me.
Gladly. Hmm. 20.
20. He's skeptical, but you can see he's just kind of, he doesn't talk back to you in common, but he just kind of looks at you funny.
Oh, don't tell me that you're not. Are you not on the up and up? Have you not learned the new tongue?
He just kind of looks back towards the skies. Why are you talking in common? He says this in
Oh,
common to you.
thank God. Oh, well, I mean, you know it's the new rave. It's only a matter of time before everyone's speaking in common. You know.
Okay, he's making an. I need you to make another deception check on that one.
Gladly.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. 19.
Ooh.
He's figuring you out at this point. You can see he kind of turns back towards his guys, and
Does
says
he
something in Draconic
appear
to him.
older than me or younger than me?
He's like a kobold. You can't really, he's not as old as Hack,
Okay.
but he's not like an infant.
Don't tell me that you're stuck in the old ways.
He just kind of turns in Draconic, whispers back to his guys. Ojitai, you can understand what he's about to say. Yeah, there's something up with this one over here. I don't know who he is or what he's doing, but
Listen,
follow my lead.
those cloakers made a mess in here. Can you help me pick it up?
He kind of looks at you.
Oh, wait. I wouldn't have said cloakers. I would have said cloaks. I don't think that I was relayed the info that they
think
called
I
them
relayed
cloakers.
Uh,
that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
He kind of walks into the doorway. His attention's focused on Rango. Sersha and Gangu, make a stealth check.
Our specialty.
16.
Nat one.
Oh my god.
All right. So he walks in, and then like for whatever reason, Gangu is like he's like to the planet. He's like poised or whatever. This conversation happened with Rango. For whatever reason, Sersha, you just weren't expecting to walk through the door, and so like you like looked away for like like you do one of those things where you really hyper focus on something, and, like you get side. Like, you
Got worried
like,
about the other door.
that one oven that we left on at that one place, and then like you look back and he's in the door, and you just and like you make this audible gasp, and like everybody roll initiative.
Natural 20 on initiative. That's
Damn,
sick.
I got a
Damn it.
19.
I got 2.
I got a 19 as well.
A natural 20. Rango, you to go first. Ojitai, what did you roll?
Total of a 7.
Okay, got it. Let me do one more thing real fast. Okay. And Rango, it is your turn. You can see that as he turns the corner, and Sersha, like he's alerted to Sersha's presence, and he has hostile intent now.
Okay. Let me see here. That's definitely more. Half as much. It might not actually be more. Okay. Where am I? I'm going to.
Disguise self, that's a spell, right?
Let me see what my range is. Huh?
And disguise self is a spell. Is it concentration?
Yes.
So that I can keep tabs. Okay, got it.
Actually, it is not. It is not.
It's not concentration. Okay. And the duration of the spell is
1 hour.
Got it. Cool.
Okay. Let me see this real quick. Yeah. So I can. I am going to be blasting this man as I make my way from there to here.
Okay.
And away we go. And Shuchi's helping on the first.
Got it.
25 to hit.
Yep.
For 13 magical force.
Okay.
23 to hit. For 12 magical force.
Okay. Gengu, you'll be after, so it'll go Rango, this guy, then you, if you want to get any ideas thought out.
9 magical force.
Got it.
A little shimmer of the wrist.
This guy just kind of hears Sersha like, and then Rango just starts fucking blasting this guy. He's just, like 80s action movies.
Sick distraction, sir. Sick distraction. It was planned.
Yeah. Best nat one ever.
16 to hit. Actually, give me a
16?
second. Wait, don't tell me.
16 hits. Does hit.
Oh, okay. All right. 9 magical force.
Yep.
Stop me if he's bloodied.
He's not.
Okay, that's gonna hit. 14 magical force.
Yep.
And the final blast.
Okay.
14 magical force.
He's bloodied now. Off the last attack.
And then I'm ducking behind this ledge.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Very good. So you blast into this guy, and he's like really fucked up and bloody now. He just eats all these blasts, and he like kind of falls to like one knee, and then kind of as he's getting up, he points his finger at you and casts Finger of Death at you. And I need you to make a con save for me.
Is it who?
If I'm crouched down behind this cover, can he see me?
Yeah, you can see a little bit.
Okay.
It's like half cover. Are you going prone behind it?
No.
Okay.
16.
16. All right.
Actually,
You take. Go ahead. Before I tell you the damage.
could I use my reaction?
Are you wanting
To
to counterspell?
it? Yeah.
Yeah, you can counterspell.
One reaction. Blah, 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 blah.
It's at 7th level.
Ooh wee.
It's at 7th level. The DC equals. I use my spellcasting
17.
modifier. What is my?
Oh no! I've dropped my dice.
Nope. Goes through. And then 16 would have been the save.
You do not save. You take 60 necrotic damage from his Finger of Death.
Okay.
My
Wait.
goodness.
Doesn't that do something if my like HP is below 100 or some shit?
No, that
Not this one.
is
Oh.
that is
It's power
different
word
spell.
kill.
Yeah.
Okay. So 60.
So he hits you with that. You got the damage noted?
30.
He immediately
Yeah.
begins backing out of the room and running this way. Ojitai, you hear in Draconic, him screaming orders back to his men as he's running back out and backing out of the room. There's an imposter in there, and then some of the Goldbringers in there. We have to get to the eye. And then he begins running this way, and everybody loses sight of him.
Yo, we got that name recognition, dog.
And after that, he runs out. Gangu, it is your turn.
All right. I would like to. Let me get my cursor back out. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to run into the doorway here
Uh-huh.
and put my hammer up in the air
Okay.
and cast Spirit Guardians at 3rd level.
Where are you casting it at?
I'm trying to do a 15-foot circle around me.
Okay.
Is he out of range down here?
Just barely where you're standing.
Trying to get like, because I have 30 feet of movement, 40 feet of movement.
You can move to here is the furthest you can move if you're trying to get next to him all the way.
I'm also trying to get these people from impeding inward.
Okay. Well, if you were to move like right here, they would extend out this way pretty far.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
And-
right here and cast
Okay.
Spirit Guardians.
Cool. You cast Spirit Guardians. They expand out.
And yeah, I'm just gonna give him a menacing stare.
Cool. He's about to reach that door and go to open it whenever these Spirit Guardians just kind of wall him off. And like he turns back to see who's casted that, and he looks at you, and he says something in Draconic. You don't speak Draconic, right? Or do you know? I forget what you speak. You speak something different, don't you?
Dwarvish.
Yeah, I
learned the
speak
language?
Dwarvish.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't have a bonus action to comprehend, so.
Yeah. He says something Draconic. You don't know what he says, but there is a look of terror on his face.
Let's see. And then, yeah, bonus action to rage.
All right. Saoirse, it is your turn. And then I'll go ahead and do this. Just so that we have it. We'll say Spirit Guardians. Probably looks something like that. Pretty close to it.
I'll go ahead and scoot forward a little bit.
It's 15 radius or diameter? Forget.
15 radius, I believe. Let me double check, though.
Radius.
Probably.
It's a little bit bigger then.
Yeah. 15 foot. To a distance of 15 feet. Yeah. It's kind of vague. It says they flit around you to a distance of 15 feet.
Cool. Well, we'll just say it's a big old circle.
Yeah.
Basically,
Whole
just want to
center
guard
on
the
you is
door and stop this
15 foot
guy from going
out.
out.
Yeah, 15 feet around you out in like a circle.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, everybody that you're wanting to block is fully blocked.
Cool.
Saoirse, it is your turn. And then after Saoirse, it will be...
Does he take damage or have to make the save? Like upon
At the beginning of his turn, he does.
of his turn. He was first in the initiative order.
Okay, I will see how this will go. Yeah, let's see.
I think it happens now. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom save.
Okay, I'll go ahead and make the wisdom save.
Oh, that's right. I think Baldur's Gate does it like that too. I think if you're standing next to somebody...
What's your save DC?
18.
He saves.
Alright, so he takes
Ooh,
half.
yeah, he's high wisdom.
And then roll me the damage for me, so.
Takes half of 9.
Half a 9, so he takes 4. He's bloodied still. From that.
Okay. All right, I will kind of do a sprint and baseball slide off of this ledge, dragging Moradin's anvil like behind me.
Yeah,
Try,
it scrapes the ground as you're
does some
doing that.
some of the stonework kind of like crumble a little bit and follow me.
Yeah,
Not much, but just a little bit.
yeah.
Want to try to time it to where as I slide across and that stone like pebbling, like with the inertia of it brings it in front of me to then like catch myself and throw my anvil like into the stone and cast creation.
Okay.
And I'm going to target the first guy I see
Yep.
right here, and I'm going to create stone from the wall of the tunnel, and it's 5 feet, so I don't know how far that gets me, but I'm just gonna create it to slam him into the other wall.
Cool. I mean this little corridor right here, it's about, we'll say it's about 5 feet wide. So you're trying to like, it would cover him basically.
Yeah, just take a 5-foot cube, 5 foot
Yeah.
by 5 foot, and just send it from his, I guess, facing me, his left toward his right.
Yeah. Cool. Ojitai, you see as Sersha slides into view for a moment, he is promptly covered up, and this individual right here is basically deleted from existence as there's no room for him to exist anymore as it completely fills up with stone.
And if I wasn't sweating then, I am now, because that's just a couple feet in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm just.
It's only 5 feet
here.
high. This place is like 6 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, it pretty much fills the entire hall. There was nowhere for him to escape, and I'm not gonna roll bludgeoning damage for 0 room for a like he's just dead, like he's crushed to death. He's gone.
Oh shit! There's a lot of ways I thought that could go. That makes me happy.
Yeah. I'll have him make like a dex save. What's your spell? What's your spell save? Because if he beats it with the dex, like what's your?
DC 19.
19. Yeah. Well. Yeah. He doesn't save, so he's gone.
Oh man.
Does that complete your turn?
It does. Yes.
Cool. It was going to be that one's turn, but he's gone. Ojitai, it is now your turn. You can hear below you, like, as he's seeing his friend just get deleted by stone, he just, like, he's freaking out as he's sitting right below you.
There's no way for me to pass through there at this point.
No. For right now, no.
Wall of stone. Alright, then yeah, I'll just hop down from a hidden position and just, as I'm sitting my feet down.
Yeah. You have advantage because he has no idea you're there.
And because I'm invisible. That's 24 either way.
Yep.
Does that hit?
Oh, 24, yeah. On this guy? Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be 19 slashing damage.
19 slashing damage. You like drop down from the ceiling and just like stab into this guy. And like somehow he's able to kind of dodge, so it's not as lethal of a hit, but it scrapes down his side and cuts him up real good. And he just and like he turns towards you, and there's just pure fear and terror on his face.
That's also
fuck
only
with the
half the damage
Goldbringers,
from that
dude?
strike.
It's what, sorry?
And another 9 of lightning damage.
Okay, so an extra 9. As he gets, he's getting electrocuted.
And I'll swing him at him again, but this time I'm gonna turn the blade around to where I'm just hitting him with like the flat of it.
Okay.
To knock him out.
Yeah.
Advantage. 19 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. I'll roll all of it at once. It's a really bad roll. That's another 22 damage. Oh,
22 damage. He's bloodied.
That's I think all I got.
Alrighty.
I will have dropped kind of between him and this doorway.
Okay.
There's literally no escape.
Right. He's trapped. When you attack, it drops your invisibility, right? Am I thinking that
Not
correctly?
with the cloak.
Not with the cloak. Got it. Cool. So he just is like,
Picks it up.
he's just getting cut up by random.
Wild.
The first, the stone appears, crushes his dude. His like elder leader is like freaking out and running away. Like this guy is like
Goldbringers
on the
more like
verge of.
Deathbringers.
He's on the verge of a heart attack. He just kind of looks off, like in the direction, and he doesn't. He's just gonna try to run through you, where you're at, and he bumps into something, and he's freaking out. We're gonna make like a Constitution save to see if he can like cope. He
has
can't
a
cope.
mental
He's just
breakdown.
he's just yeah.
cope.
He can't cope. He's not thinking correctly right now, so he's just trying to like figure his way past this invisible barrier. He goes back to the stone. He's just trying to get out. So he spends his turn doing that. With that, we get to Cormit, who spends his turn running this way. He gets here, and Cormit needs to make a wisdom save at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
He wants the ale.
That's fair as fuck.
Dude, this is scary because I mean he might just go somewhere right now, and we don't know where he's gonna go.
Ringo, are you looking at Cormit at all as he's running? You like turn towards him?
If you'll allow it.
Recovering from his necrotic burst.
You see Cormit get to here with this full movement, and then he stops dead in his tracks, and he turns and sees the cups, and he uses a dash action to get up to the cup, and he stops.
Damn. The dash.
It's all on you, buddy.
Rango, it is your turn.
Oh wow, that's actually wild.
Ah, fuck.
Good luck.
Okay, cups. The cups, right? I forgot about the cups.
I didn't.
All part of his plan.
I've been rolling all this entire time for this guy.
He hasn't grabbed it.
Not yet. No, he used a dash action to get up there, and I'll say it takes his full action to grab this cup. It's on the ground. He has to bend down at the knees. It's heavy.
Okay. I've got to see a thing. No, we won't do that. We might just do this. Yeah, we're probably gonna do this. Where's the cup? Like right below him?
Yes, he literally Cormit is like almost like one of those like a dog when like he wakes like is standing over you just like that, just like looking down.
All right.
I'm a dog chasing cars.
Let me see how this looks real quick.
I'm just a frog chasing booze.
Yep.
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 Yep. Tee 'em up, send it to the stratosphere, baby.
Can
I curve this?
Curve it.
Oh, there's an if I.
Can you tell me what you're attempting to do, and I'll tell you if you can do it or not?
Well, wall of force. Oh, made up of 10 foot by 10 foot panels. Okay. In that case, if they're 10 foot by 10 foot panels,
Wall of force is huge here.
God damn it, Cormit.
If you're trying to like split him away from the cup, he is like arched over the cup.
I'll put the 10-foot panel at a diagonal then. Just 10 foot by 10 foot panels. Can I just entomb these cups?
Yeah, the rest of them?
Oh, no, even the one that he's over. Starting the wall at where his toes end and the cup begins at a diagonal so it doesn't chop his head off. Like this.
I'm trying to think of the science behind this.
If he's
You know
leaned
what?
over it, the force
what?
wall appears basically in front of his face, starting at his feet at a diagonal.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll give it to you.
All right.
We'll get to his turn. I'll give it to you. We'll get to his turn eventually.
All right. 5 charges. There is that. And then I think that might be basically all I can do on my turn now.
All right.
Let me double check.
Yeah, I'll allow it because you're using your turn to stop him from drinking.
All right. And then I will use my movement to get up there since that is dealt with. And that's my
Alright.
turn.
Saoirse, how far are you in Sopranos? Or Scotty?
Funny you ask. I just season 3, episode 9. I'm going into 10. Last thing. Oh God, what's the last thing I saw? Literally was just watching last night. No, I can't believe I'm blanking right now. But yeah, that's where.
Okay. I'll ask you something. I just thought of something funny after the session. So that's Rango's turn. All right, it is the beginning of our Mage Kobold's turn. He has to repeat the save, correct?
Oh. The last episode I saw ended with Soprano screwing the Mercedes lady in the yacht.
Got it.
That's where I'm at.
Cool.
That's where I'm at.
And he makes a Wisdom save. So,
For Spirit Guardians?
Uh-huh.
yeah. He saves, so he takes half the damage again.
Wow, that's shit. 2. He takes
Cool.
2.
He takes 2 more damage.
Movement halved.
Movement is halved. He turns back towards our boy Gangu. And he is going to cast. What does he want to cast on you?
He's scared.
He is. He's scared, but he's been around the block.
Oh, okay.
Oh. He's gonna cast Fly on
Oh,
himself.
shit.
He's gonna get to the door. He's gonna open the door. And it's half his movement with fly. So he gets to here, and then he gets the rest of it, which would put him about there. And that is his turn. Gingu, it is your turn now.
Where'd you say he was going to? Do I still like see
He
him?
went through the door, and you lost sight of him after he went through the door.
Great. All right. Well, I'm gonna.
But the door's open.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna drop concentration
Okay, Spirit Guardians is gone.
and.
You see him.
Christ, he's fast.
Flying, yo. 60
That
foot.
was half of it. Or actually, that was like 6/8, because he got out of the Spirit Guardians and then got a little boost.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use my movement speed, bonus action, Misty Step to him. If I can. Let me just double check.
Love how you guys can't see what's going on in the other room.
Oh my
I can't
God.
see shit.
Yeah, I really can't see anything.
Dude, I was just thinking about that. Like,
I'm moving Chuchi, so like,
Saoirse just really took a chance right there because, like, he did not know where. Yeah, that was some definite Scott Meta.
it was
right there.
badass.
I would
Doing
like
bad.
I
to.
appreciate you. I appreciate you, but we're gonna call that the luck of Moranin. I didn't fucking choose.
Ojutai shit his pants when he saw that. Just boom.
And it leaked all over the
Yup.
cobalt underneath him.
Yeah, we're gonna give it to Ojutai to know to position himself at the farthest one back.
Cool. So you Misty
Golly.
Step to him, so you're like on top of him now.
Yes. And I am going to.
And you're raging, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Okay.
You didn't have. Why'd you have to drop concentration on Spirit Guardians?
Because it's a concentration spell, right? Like if I move or try to do something else, I have
No,
to.
you don't have to
No.
drop concentration. That's not how
Only
that
if you get
works.
hit.
Ah.
Only if you get hit.
But
Gotcha.
I mean,
Gotcha.
we can
Well,
retcon it if you
cast
want.
another concentration spell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Well, it's still on me then.
Yeah.
And he re-enters it, I guess, if it follows me.
Does that-
Yeah. But I think because it already happened on this turn.
When a
Well, it's my
creature
turn now.
enters
Yeah,
the area for the
technically I'm
Oh,
first
yeah,
time,
and he
on-
re-entered
Force
it.
yeah. He would take it again.
Yeah. All right, so he
Forcing
makes a
it
wisdom
again.
save. He got
Yo,
a natural
there's-
20.
Images
Yeah.
of Baldur's Gate just
Damn.
fucking
Yeah, I was about to
flooding
say,
my
and
mind.
There's also
5
pure
damage.
nostalgia.
He takes another
running through
5
my
damage.
vein
Yeah.
with all the Spirit Guardian
What do
mechanics.
your Spirit Guardians look like, Gingu?
Very
Yeah, I'm
true.
actually curious.
They look
Good
like
question.
miniature versions of Saoirse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like little mini Saoirses going around me.
Sorry for the headphone users. I just blew your eardrums
Nah,
out.
Discord's compression took care of that.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
And then I'm gonna attack recklessly on this guy.
He's just
Okay.
got a little bro
As
flitting
you're
around
coming
him.
down on him, he's
Nat
just getting
20.
assaulted by little mini searches as he turns
Oh,
towards you. And you nat
shit.
20 him.
Yeah, he's about to take a fuck ton of
He
damage.
looks. He's a little shorter. He looks up at you as the hammer's coming down.
This is the first nat 20 with Gingu's hammer, ain't it?
Oh,
Yes.
big news.
Is this deadly? Is this
I'm going to do a non-lethal strike on him if I end up killing him.
Okay. I saw
Only
20
nat
damage
20.
pop up plus.
So
Full
that's
crush.
20 plus. There's so many dice here. And this is going to be with the fire side. I'm feeling feisty. Plus
Okay.
12, so 32.
wait,
Plus.
that should be
12.
2d6, right?
That's just 1d6.
Yeah, you double that one.
Yeah,
as
but
well.
you
All
Oh, I
the
double
when you
that
crit,
as well.
when you crit
Yeah.
any
All dice
rolled
double.
Wait, do I
dice,
double the fire damage as well?
any rolled
Yeah.
damage.
And he rolled damage.
Jesus Christ. Alright, well, let's
Also,
do this.
don't barbarians get extra crit damage?
I thought D20
Gotta-
or D&D Beyond
Does he have
took
that
care of
feature yet? If you
Yeah,
specifically
yeah,
hit
level
crit,
12.
Because I usually have one D10 and it rolled 2 D10s on there. It should have one
Right.
additional one. And rolled. I thought D&D Beyond would take care of that. All right, well, this dude's definitely dead. Like,
Yeah. He's
All right.
right now with the damage you roll. He has 3 health left.
all right, so there's 14, there's 12, there's 20,
And non-lethal?
and let's do another 10 just for good measures.
He's
another
out.
9.
He's out. Non-lethal.
Yeah, non-lethal, and I'm putting him on my back.
Okay, you, and then like he just is out, unconscious.
Yeah.
And you grab him up, and
Yeah,
he's with
yeah.
you now.
And I'm just gonna turn
Lucas.
my back and end turn.
Cool.
For barbarians, you got a brutal critical, so you roll 2 additional damage dice instead of 1 additional when you for a crit.
There you go.
And D&D Beyond's not doing that for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, it will
I
not
thought it
account for
would.
that on.
Okay, well, he's definitely dead.
Yeah.
He's
So
all the
then
way out.
basically, the roll 2 additional weapon damage, I roll. I mean, what
You roll
happens with the
3.
two? What happens with the fire damage? The 2d10s.
Those are
Get
additionals.
doubled as well.
Yeah.
But those don't
So
get the
instead of
extra
rolling,
barbarian.
Oh, does it say
die.
weapon
Yeah.
damage specifically?
Yes, yes,
Probably,
yes. So I get
yeah.
4d10, and then I get
Yeah, yeah.
4 rolls of my weapon damage, and then plus
3 rolls. 3 rolls.
Three.
3.
3
3
rolls.
rolls of the
Three rolls.
So
weapon
you,
damage.
if you roll crit
Yeah.
damage with it, and then just roll an extra dice with it.
Got it.
All right. Saoirse,
Nice.
that is your turn now.
All right. Well, I imagine in the 6 seconds, you didn't shout anything, right, Cole?
You did not.
No.
About yes, I would have already been running.
I would have
around the
seen
corner.
Cormit pacing towards the cups and turned around and gone, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoop.
I would turn around the corner. So what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, just get to the doorway.
Is your wall of force transparent?
I believe it is.
Okay, got it.
Uh,
That's the important part.
oh, where the fuck?
Even translucent. Is there any possible way he can make out that cup is still
Oh,
on the other
and
side of that
25.
wall?
Yeah, it's invisible.
Alright.
Shuji's not actually there, by the way.
5 feet of movement only gets me to. Yep, only gets me to here. So I'm gonna dash
Okay.
and get out into this room.
You see Gangu with the mage. He's currently like launching him over his back as you run out into the room. And you
Gangu!
see a bunch of mini U's in spirit form.
Yeah. Gangu, did you get it? What the hell?
You like what you see?
No, you did not. Did you do that? I walk to the edge of it and hold my hammer out for hammer bro taps as they
Yeah.
are
Ding, ding,
circling
ding,
around.
ding, 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 ding.
ding, ding.
I imagine them being like the Holy
Meanwhile,
Bibles in
Got the fucking drink from Satan's cup.
I imagine them being like the Holy Bibles from Vampire Survivors, just like constantly going around
Yeah,
at all
I
times.
love it. I love it. That's my turn.
All right, Ojitai, it's your turn. This guy is bloodied, but he's still alive, and he's freaking out.
Yep.
He's just constantly
Well,
bumping into you in the walls and everything.
I'll do the same thing and just turn the sword to where I'm just hitting him with the flat of it to knock him out.
Okay.
Advantage, because invisible.
Damn, rip the other one that you
26
just
to
got
hit.
insta killed by a wall. Yeah, that hits.
A wall that's there for 12 hours.
Yeah.
32 damage.
And this is non-lethal, you said?
Yes, non-lethal, because I don't know what
you-
the fuck has happened.
You knock his. He's out. He's all the way out. He's unconscious.
Old cocked.
Right? And I'll just grab him by like the back of his plate armor and just start dragging him around.
All right.
Dragging him around this way.
Cool. Cormit is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn. I'm just gonna.
Cormit
drag her out.
tries to reach for the cup, and he hits the wall of force. And when he does this, he is going to make a wisdom save again at disadvantage. Wait, that might actually do it. I gotta double check the DC. He might have lucked out here.
Damn, on disadvantage. What do you get, like 7 or like 12, 13 or
Good
something?
rolls, yeah.
Dude. You see Cormor reach for it, and he stops, and like you can see, he's like, all his muscles are tense, and he's like shaking a little bit, and he looks over towards you, Rango, and he just gives you like a little nod, and then now we're out of initiative.
Oh my gosh. For the first time in his life, he turned down a beer. Is that what just happened?
Also with all that commotion, I'm gonna, as I'm
Yeah.
turning this corner and look back, are any of the cloaks visible?
You don't see anything.
Cloakers?
You don't see anything right now, no.
Okay. I'll just continue to drag the guy around with me to back in the room.
Got it.
Angu, you just shouldn't have. That's too nice.
You like the little hammer, bros?
I'm flattered.
I'm gonna immediately message Sersh. Say, Sersh, you're good in there.
Yes. No, yeah. Gengu knocked the mage out. We've got him unconscious. I'm bringing him in.
All right.
Alright,
Ojai
carry the
has
mage
got
in there.
this guy. Yeah.
I got him.
I'm gonna walk
Yeah,
Yeah,
up.
no, he was on your back. He was on your back. That's right.
Yep.
Cormor walks
No.
over to you, Rango, but right before you go into that wall, he kind of walks up to you. I can't lie. I thought about shooting you for a minute.
Were there two wisdom saves made there, Comet?
Dude,
What's a
he would have
wisdom
killed
save?
you, man. There's no way.
It's
Cause
a
don't
wisdom.
you have like? Oh, I'm
Dang.
sorry. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
That's not ale down there. I imagine that I created this wall like a
Mhm.
mound. So I'm standing on top of an invisible mound. And I'm
Okay.
pointing down at it and I'm saying, that's not ale, Comet.
I know it's some sort of black magic. I figured that out. And thank you. I owe you a lot. And I'm sorry I would have shot you like a dog.
Yeah, I don't want to go to jail.
Hmm. You were getting maximum.
Jail time? Maximum jail time?
Oh yeah.
Well,
But I realize it's not real.
yeah, I'm glad
Oh,
you
it
didn't
is,
shoot me,
but it's
Comet.
not. Mm-hmm. Me too.
Shooting. We doing shots?
Right.
Corbin makes a wisdom save again.
Assertion at the time.
I would like to do
Uh,
a little visual prior to me walking back to the room of my spirit guardians retreating.
Okay, yeah.
I give them all little hammer bumps,
He-
and then they raise them up in the air, and then they just like suck back into me.
Open your
Yeah.
chest, they all just.
You see one of them, like, right before he closes his chest, like, grabs a little bit of fire salts and, like starts lighting up.
One of them tries to escape and goes in my muffler. I grab
Yeah.
him out and throw him in my chest.
They're a little rambunctious. They got a little bit of Gengu in them.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys are all kind of congregating, Ojitai wanders through with another unconscious one of this little patrol, kind of drug behind him.
God damn it.
I throw my guy flat on his back onto the stone.
Oh, he's in between everybody now.
I'm going to absorb more of Yup Yup.
Okay. You start absorbing more of Yup Yup.
I'm just healing. Continue.
So who's this guy? What's his deal?
Yeah, what are we gonna do with these guys?
Get whatever info we
walking
can.
around the corner, they mentioned that they had a map detailing the whole area. Would be helpful.
Permission to search for the map.
Right ahead, buddy.
Cool. Cormet's gonna begin digging around this guy, and he rips
Oh,
off another
nice.
Tiamat amulet and he throws it.
I'm gonna start casting comprehend languages as a ritual.
Cormet digs through and he finds a bunch. He finds a bunch of like random like healing potions and things like that all over him. And finally, he kind of digs out and there's like a piece of parchment rolled up. And then he opens it up and he looks at it. Yep, this looks like something. And he holds it out and it looks like a pretty clear map of what they know of this area.
I'll be right there, Cormet. And I'm gonna just tie up the hands of this guy and set him against the wall.
Cool. You set him up against the wall.
Should I snag those healing potions at Cormet?
I'm gonna send
Yep.
Chuchi to keep an eye on that one.
They're 3 like minor healing potions. They're not nothing fancy.
Gotcha. Take it.
Chuchi's guarding the prisoner over there.
Yes.
Yes, here, Chuchi. Yeah, that's right. Fucked you up. You and your boys. You ain't got nothing on the gold bringers.
Dude, they knew our name. And were scared of us. Did you say there were 3 of them, Ryan?
There was 3
Thank you.
in that patrol. One is no longer amongst. I mean, he's smashed up between that stone and the wall.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant the healing potions that we.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay.
There is 3. Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Three
Thank
minor
you.
healing potions.
Thank you. Oh, just saw anything on him?
Did I see anything on him?
Other than what Cormant pulled out, no. There's just that where he threw Tiamat's necklace off. He's got these like regular kind of looking mage robes on him that are kind of red and black. Other than that, though, he's not really carrying too much on him.
I would
Just
like
that map that Cormant had. Cormant holds it out to you.
I'll
This-
begin to tie him up as well now.
this man surely has an arcane focus on him.
Tiamat's necklace is on the
Probably
ground.
the necklace.
I pocket the necklace.
Okay.
Into the bag it goes
Uh,
with the wrist.
Into the bag.
Yeah, I'll start studying the map.
Oh,
I'll drag.
it's in
I'll drag
Draconic,
the mage over here.
but you speak Draconic, and
Not a
you
problem.
know maps really well. So go ahead and give me an advantage on cartography. We'll say just like a intelligence
Investigation
or investigation. That works too.
advantage. Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, you know everything about the map. So here's what I can tell you now about the world. Cool. So let me gonna do a couple things real fast.
If the other guy has a necklace on, Chuchi's snagging that. Does it?
Got it. He does, yes.
Yep.
All right. I think that's everything that I need that wouldn't be on the map. I think. Yes, it is. Okay. So I can do this now. I hope this works. It's about ready to get rid of the red glow, which kind of sucks, but
Now we know it's there. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck it up.
Wow. Holy
Hog.
shit.
Wait, what the
All right.
hell? Oh, okay, those are more portals.
all right. So here's what you know now. You know pretty much the directions of everything. You have a pretty good layout. I'll start explaining everything rapidly, really fast. So there are traps because they were the ones that kind of set up the traps along with some of the natural labyrinth traps. Trap door here, trap door here, trap door here. Obviously we know about the rug trap. On this entire room, it's just written mimic.
Thank
Oh
God.
shit.
And then there's a marking
Curious
for a
when we were
trap.
gonna find a mimic eventually.
Have we not fought one before?
I think you have.
I was kind of sus about this
I don't
chest.
think so.
I guess
Well, that entire room is a mimic.
that in
I'm sorry,
The
Good to know.
walls get teeth.
but all it
Yeah. What?
okay. All it says on the map is mimic.
Yeah, but it's marked out the entire room.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah. There's a trap there. And then it kind of says like over here, like in this
What?
other subsection, they've kind of cleared out most of the traps, and they don't have any of their own traps. So that part's pretty clear.
So
Like that
are
whole section to the right.
Yep.
are there literally just circles apart from where it says mimic, or does it say things where the other circles are too?
No, they say stuff. So like,
What do the doors say?
here, the doors say like, just like caution, do not open doors.
Okay.
It's caused people to go insane. Basically, that they did not set up. That's something else. Right here, this one is kind of like a trap, like the wall kind of caves in, smashes, like the trash compactor from episode 4 in Star Wars.
And which one is that? The one furthest to the bottom?
Yep, all the way
Okay.
down here. Cool. Also, this would be known, because you speak Draconic.
Wall smash. Oh. Oh my god.
Not the Guardian
Oh,
of the
you nailed it.
Black.
Nailed it.
Portal to Dragonback Mountain to Star Mount. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The cave near Kankins. Wait, is that written in Draconic?
No,
on the
that's
map?
no.
Damn it.
Locations.
Wait,
Yeah.
it says
Locations
portal
described.
to. Okay. I'm excited.
Damn.
Do they have symbols on the map? Do they have the symbols of the portals on the map?
Yeah.
What are the
so,
symbols for those two down there?
Oh, I like it. I
The
like it.
symbol for the portal to the Black Guardian is a black dragon head, and then the symbol for Kankins is a bridge over a river.
Yeah.
What was that?
Got it.
Sense.
River.
Because it's really the river
Bridge
March
over
portal.
a river.
Where the
Bridge
dragon was.
over a river. Yeah.
What was Kankins? What was Kankins
Yeah.
town called? Cabbageville.
Yeah,
Cabbageville. They didn't know Cabbageville. They used it as a
Yeah, no.
launching stage for invading River March.
Yeah. I fucking forgot what it was called.
Yeah, Cabbageville, man.
What's the star mount? Insignia.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
a
no.
mountain with the sun
mountain
behind
with
it.
the sun behind it.
Got it. Yeah.
Sun,
Which
sun
is-
a star.
So I didn't totally get it. I was a
I
bit
like it.
confused. I was like, this is a dragonback. That's a mountain, but it's one location.
No,
Yeah.
they're different. All right.
Did this one
Um,
also say trap right here? Yeah, you guys said you heard the same thing anyways. So
Also, Ojitai, what you see is that it extends further this way, but that it was like basically just this section where they patrolled was on the map.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll kind of
how
move
does...
over to a spot and
Oh, I see.
sit down on the ledge and start making markings on this to where other people can read what each of these say as well.
There's some funky physics going on here. I assume that this is just going like above this area.
Well, that's
that
the-
is where you guys
the tunnel
started.
that we
Yes,
went down.
but
Yeah.
It's cut off with the lights on. It's cut off.
And there can also be some changing in
elevation.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
so-
okay. That's
For
what.
sure,
Okay,
for
got it.
sure.
So if you remember,
Metagaming
you guys
on
kind
map.
of came down a spiral, and then you walked into like a cave entrance. That's where that is.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Believe.
Now that you kind of guys know where everything's at, and you have a map, and you have things marked out. Well, I'll just leave it off. I was gonna turn the lights back on, but you guys got the picture. You know what's going on.
All right. Well, there's less traps through here than I thought there would be, but this is roughly what this translates to. lay out the map for everyone else to start looking through it.
Studying that.
Instantly comprehend.
We haven't discussed the Guardian of the Black, have we? Like in detail? It's just like been name dropped without any
Yeah.
like elaboration.
Yeah,
By
Hack just
Hack.
made a comment.
Who now is coming out from behind the that over there, and you can see him like taking like broken bits of whatever was over there and like kind of stuffing them in his bag as he's walking out. And he walks around and with his little cane, and he walks up the stairs, and he kind of looks down at the mage. Interesting.
What is?
Oh, nothing. Just this whole place sometimes is a little interesting to me. So, what's your plan now?
Mm,
I see you have a map there. Let me ask you something. Why did you come down here?
You claimed that there could be more useful information.
Yes, I did.
And didn't care to elaborate, so
What is this
No, I didn't.
Guardian of the Black?
Oh. Now you're asking right questions. And he kind of turns towards Gengu. That is where you must go. See,
Who? Me? All of us?
all of you, yes. You must go there.
what about Dragonback Mountain? Must we go there as well?
Eventually, maybe. If fate decides that way.
What of Star Mountain?
Oh, you could go there too. You could go wherever. You could turn back around and walk back out.
Why do you feel like it's important for us to go to the Guardian of the Black?
Well, there's answers that I think you're looking for can be found there. Information, tools, things like that.
Information about the Chosen One,
Hmm.
the Wish.
Something like that. Here's what I would tell you. That fate has a lot to do with things. But also choices. Choices mean a lot too. Now, obviously, I'm just a crazy old kobold that spent too many years underground. I could be insane for all you know.
we're
I
past that
probably am a
moment.
little bit. But you've chosen to listen to me and follow me this far. Now, you could turn around and walk away. You could take one of these portals back to a place you know. Or you could go into the Guardian of the Black. I've let you figure out this place, mostly, on your own. And I'll be honest, it changes. I don't know everything. I know some of the traps would be here, but I don't know where. Although the doors were pretty obvious, but you were foolish enough to open them, so. But anyways, beyond that, you must take the portal to the Guardian of the Black. And you see he gets a very serious look on him. Probably for the
Insight
first
check.
time. Yeah.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing it too.
It was
Everybody
too...
inside.
20 dirty.
23.
20. 23.
29.
Ooh.
29. Ojitai,
Yeah.
are you inciting?
Yeah, and I got the lowest with a 19.
19.
Damn,
All right,
okay.
everybody can incite this man. It's, you know, he's a little bit of like a foolish trickery person. This is the first time that like whatever he's about to say, like, take dead serious.
Okay.
You take the portal to the Guardian of the Black. Follow your heart. What you need will come to you. But you have to defeat the Guardian to get to it. Do not take anything more than what is necessary.
Yeah. Not even
know-
a hiccup laugh after it. Yeah.
Do not
Any
take
more-
anything more than
Any
is
more riddles
necessary.
for us?
No. There's no riddle to that one.
For the first
Alright.
time, Yengu, I think this is the first time that he hasn't spoken in riddle. Most direct statement he's made this entire time.
Will you be coming with us?
My journey will stop here for now. I'll be sitting here waiting for you to come back out. If you decide to go that way, that is. You could go back home or through one of these other portals. But if you go through that one, I will be waiting right here on these steps.
And
When
do you know how to go
come-
through the portals? They seem to be repelling anything.
Well,
Gotta drink some tea, hey?
oh, no. No. These ones here are not natural to the black. These, I believe, you need the necklace at Tiamat just to go through.
Nice.
But the one to the Guardian of the Black, there is no key. Only when you are ready, it will accept you through.
And why is that one not guarded?
Because nobody goes in.
Does anybody come out?
Sometimes.
Is
Those who
this-
are
The
meant to.
way to deal with these circles, to destroy the ones that go to
Oh,
torment.
I don't know. Maybe there is some kind of way. I'm not sure.
Is the Guardian draconic in nature? Or not at all associated?
Yes, he is. But he's different.
Yes. What?
That whole place is a bit different.
Have you been?
Maybe.
Insight. Never mind.
Okay.
Fucking, I don't even want to. I don't even.
Do you want to?
I don't even
You
want
can
to,
if you want.
dude. I don't even want to.
Sure, I will. I will. Just for the hell of it. Yeah, I believe him. 24.
There's some truth to it. I
Yeah.
feel he's being honest.
So if you have been, Hack, we believe you. You must know something that could aid
Prepare us.
prepare us against the black. You said follow your heart, take only what is necessary, and we'll
This
have
is
to
the
get
best
through.
tip I can give you. You
this
have
thing.
to defeat the Guardian before you can grab what is necessary. And only grab what is necessary. Nothing more. Follow
Got it.
your heart. Your heart will tell you what to grab. If you defeat the Guardian. And make sure you're fully prepared before you go in.
So long rest.
Down for one of those.
I could use a little bit of a nap.
So will you accompany us to that portal?
Oh, no, I'll stay right here.
You won't wait for us outside that portal?
You sure will be
No.
fine with the cloaks nearby?
Oh, I'll be fine. You need to watch out for the eye, though. I believe it is patrolling around these areas as well.
Oh, that's
The
a
idol?
note. Did
The eye.
they make a note on this map, like where it patrols through?
No.
But he was running towards it.
Yeah?
Or he thought it was. take a bit to rest up here before we go. If we have long enough time to really sleep or not, though. We're worried about this eye.
And these two blokes.
That's for
Pointing
you
to
to
the
decide.
knocked out guys.
How you continue is for you to decide.
I mean,
Did you take the Tiamat necklace off of both of them, Cole?
Yes. I have
you
3 in my
two,
bag currently.
3. 3.
I've got one with me as well. At least
Unless, is it the same as the fucking, the one that we got ages ago? I don't even know
I
if I
got
still
one
have.
from I took one from the kobold that was trying to make the one by cabbage. I've had that with me since.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Was it described then as an amulet with Tiamat on it? Because fuck yeah.
Like a draconic visage, I think.
Yeah. Let's go. Mm.
Well, do we fear to leave these two here?
I mean,
I mean,
Not really
I don't know.
concerned about these two.
I think we should at least ask this one about the eye. Threaten to kill him.
I pick him up by the shirt or whatever he's wearing, get him to sit upright, and
And he's,
start,
like, still
smacking
unconscious?
him on the face.
He just kind of comes to, and he just looks around, and just fear comes over his
I will
eyes. And
stand
he
by
just,
the other one.
And I would like to cast comprehend languages as well.
Okay.
Talk to him.
I am going to cast glibness.
Glibness.
Define glibness.
I melt a coin, and suddenly I talk a lot better. I can replace any charisma check roll with a 15.
Can you
And-
speak Draconic now?
I did
Well, I guess
comprehend
he can speak
languages.
Common. Okay. Cool. He's awake, and he's in Gengu's arms.
I'm just the enforcer here. I'm not gonna
Okay.
start talking.
Gengu turns him around towards everybody else.
I'll just kind of roll up the map and say in Draconic, "Thank you for this. It's going to be very helpful."
He just kind of looks, and then he kind of looks down, and he realizes his necklace is gone, and he looks defeated at that point.
Oi, what's your name, bud? And then as his attention turns to me, I'm gonna drop the disguise self.
I should have used power word kill on you. I didn't know you were Rango Capilelo.
Yes, they know all our names.
You know my name, now what's yours?
My name's not important.
It may be. Your fate might depend on it. And then I'm gonna look over towards Hack, briefly.
Hack just kind of is like resting on his cane with like a smile on his face, just watching the show.
I squeeze him a little harder.
Nice.
My fate rests with Tiamat.
Listen, the eye. What is it?
Nothing for you to worry about yet.
It's possible we may run into it soon, so be nice to know as much as we can about it. Think you
Then
can...
you can worry about it then. I'm not telling you anything.
Do you value your life?
It's squeeze a little harder.
I value my serving of Tiamat.
Oh no. They don't fear death.
It's okay. I will approach.
That's creepy as fuck. That's okay.
They don't fear death. Let's see if they fear a wisdom save. I'll walk up. Man, bugger seems a bit uptight, doesn't he? Come on, we're your pals, the Goldbringers. You know us. And as I say, you know us, I hold the hammer out towards him and cast Fast Friends.
Fast friends. What's he got to save? Wisdom
Wisdom
save.
19, but he's a good wisdom bloke, so probably save it. Come on, baby, roll low.
He just fell.
Oh, did you get an 18?
Mm-hmm.
No shot. Okay, nice. Wow, that's fucking crazy. So it's concentration up to an hour. When you cast a spell, choose one humanoid within range. Seen hear you, understand you. Charmed in this way, it undertakes to perform any services or activities you ask of it in a friendly manner to the best of its ability.
Okay.
So that wording is a little strange, I guess. Perform any services. So I guess if we're like asking,
Provide you
for
information to the questions that you
that's
ask.
kind of a
It's a service. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So once he I guess once I feel it take effect, I'll be like,
Yep.
all right, I'll just like completely snap out of whatever the hell I was just doing to try to intimidate him or something. And it's
Yeah.
like, all right, we've got an hour. He'll tell us anything, but once it ends, he'll immediately know that we fucked with him.
So the eye, you were saying,
What do you want to know about it?
what is it and where is it?
It's a beholder.
And where is it?
And right
Know
now,
where it is.
right now it's guarding the portal near River March.
Of course it is.
And do you control it?
No,
Who controls it?
it takes its orders directly from Tiamat.
What are its orders?
Guard these halls.
From the likes of who?
Anyone who's not with Tiamat.
Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
just a point of mechanic before we go any further. I was reading a little further. It says if the service or activity might cause harm to the creature, or if it conflicts with the creature's normal activities and desires, the creature can make another wisdom save.
Oh god,
Well,
there's a
let's-
lot of
let's-
wisdom saves.
Let's
Yeah.
make a. We'll just do one big old general
Yeah.
wisdom save. Make it easy. He fails again.
Okay,
Wow,
cool.
Jesus. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I think, okay.
Any more questions? We'll make some more wisdom.
Yeah,
saves, so
yeah,
I know what
that's,
they are.
yeah. So it's a beholder. It's near the other portal at the moment.
Maybe if we feel like that's everything here, do we find it important how they know us? Could mean that people that we know are affected if they're extracting information somehow. It might just be purely observational. If we don't feel like that's important enough, I wouldn't waste it on it.
It did. It came through Cabbageville, is where the name initially stuck from. I could very well just heard it from someone in. I don't think knowing who we are is as much of an issue with how much we've learned of them in the last month.
Hmm.
You think he can tell us anything more about the Black, the Guardian? Or should we go?
What do you know of the Guardian of the Black?
I don't know anything except we tried to go through, and after we sent 30 or so people through, and they never came back, we stopped.
Why did you send people in?
To unlock its secrets.
What kind of secrets? Where have you heard of
We
these
don't know.
secrets?
Tiamat just deems it important. So if we can't get in, we've been guarding people from getting in. We don't know why. It seems like a certain death. We don't even know where it goes.
As he's saying all of that, I'm looking over at Hack, reacting to any of this.
He's just enjoying the show still.
A sadistic bastard.
He's something.
What about?
Are there any other patrols through here?
There's another group of 3. Right now, they're patrolling the other side, I believe, of this sector.
And what's your name?
My name? My name is Victor.
And Victor, what is your role? Tiamat's army.
I am just a high mage. Powerful, but nobody too important. Do things like cast rituals, lead men, protect important places, things like that.
Cups.
Ah, the cups. And the cups, what are they for?
A lizard trap. Would you like me to explain the way it works?
It sounds like you would gladly explain the way it works, so yes, please enlighten us.
Oh, I would love to enlighten you. So, it's a funny little trap that I came up with, actually. I call it a cursed thirst. Basically, the way it works is that, you get within so many feet. I set the range for 30. You feel that you want to indulge. You can't help it. Unless you're wise enough to see for what it really is. You go there and drink, and it's bottomless. But you can't pry yourself away once you grab it. Unless you can physically pry yourself away. And you basically sit there for eternity drinking yourself to death.
Oh.
And what is it in there?
Oh, it's just ale. Magically imbued with this, to make you want to keep drinking. And it never runs out.
I see.
That's wicked.
Corma sounds like he would have.
Yeah,
fun with it.
how's Cormit react to this?
It's how I want to go.
Do we need any more information? I can't think of anything. Can you guys think of anything?
I mean, I was
anything
like,
older?
Anything else?
yeah, as
Well, lads, now I have.
well, meta. I mean, I was just thinking, like, is there any like macro information about Tiamat and her forces that we don't already know or care about?
It's another high mage. I think at this point we get the obscure direction from Hack, and that's like
Yeah, I agree.
it, unless we run into another big name. Victor is sounds like a small name.
Damn.
I think it's a
Poor-
great name. He's gonna make a wisdom save that hurt him.
Oh yeah.
By all means, I think there should have been a lot of wisdom saves here with the questions we've been asking.
He
so,
fails. He's still your
Jesus,
friend.
what a
Well,
what a sorry sack, dude. That sucks.
his modifier's got to be like 4.
Well, what's the plan then? We want to take a short rest here, continue on. This guy's Victor. I could be Victor, the High Mage, now, and I think pull it off pretty well if we run into the other troop.
Know the path we're going. Rest here before we inevitably have to deal with that beholder. Do we know anything about beholders?
Yeah,
I-
they're
Are they
pretty.
common enough monster?
Yeah, they're like kind of common in legend to know kind of what they protect areas.
You like-
They're extremely powerful.
You like hearing about dragons in the real world?
Excuse me. Well, all right. If we're gonna rest here, we just grabbing a bite, taking a load off for a little bit, or do we want to set up the tiny hut here, take care of these 2 blokes, and rest, and like really rest?
On that note, I lay the dude down and smash his skull in with my hammer.
I would like to use a reaction.
You just hear Hack just go.
And then I'll also move over to the other guy and do the exact same thing.
He's still unconscious.
Yeah, he's dead now.
I'm using
Cool,
my
both of 'em
reaction
are-
on Victor to soul cage.
Okay. He's
Soul
caged.
Caging Victor.
How many can you carry?
Yup Yup's gone. 6 charges were
Oh,
used from
okay.
Yup Yup.
It's Yep Yep, by the way.
Yup Yup.
Yep Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yap
Yeah,
yap.
yeah.
Yup Yup. Yap yap.
Yep,
But
Tomato,
I do
tomato.
like
I was
the,
assuming you were doing it on purpose after
Nope.
a while.
yeah.
Nope.
Cole's just like the points of healing come either way. Yup,
Yep.
yup,
Just
yup.
Every
fire
D8
from
is
where the
another
blood
yup, dude.
flows.
Well, Yep Yep, also known as Yup Yup, has been fully consumed, and now Victor is taking his place.
Ooh. So wait. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Meta, is that the first soul Rango has ever consumed?
I can't think of any other time that you.
It says
That we know of.
it says you trap their soul, and then once you exploit a soul for the 6th time, it is released.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
merely
What does that
exploiting
look
him.
like?
Okay.
Um,
I was just gonna say, like, if you consumed a soul, I
Well,
was just
then-
curious if your
Yep, yep,
buddy
just let go.
had any sort of reaction to that.
it's like
Yep Yep is like, oh, and he looks at you on his way out, and he's like, and he flies off.
I mean, I'm just trapping them in coins. The coins are
Yeah.
are
Okay. Cool.
specific coins are the soul cage, and then whenever I go to draw from them, I'm just
Someone called him a soul.
holding the coin,
Hey.
holding the coin, and oh, that's interesting. I think that is that could be a meta
Yeah,
little.
you might have a conversation about that soon.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Uh,
First one.
Yeah, but I just
Alright,
anytime I query or use a charge from it, I'm just grabbing the coin, and I'm sure that there's a little bit of a glow from the coin. But I would say that I'm not typically pulling it out of my pocket when I go to do that.
Oh, shit. Yeah. No. Sure. Yeah, I would say for us, we still probably don't fully understand. what's
However,
happening with that.
Casting Soul Cage, you can see
You
that.
can see that.
Yeah,
So like,
You would
is it just kind of
just
like
a
their
gold-
soul is?
yeah, just like a stream of gold
Being-
leaving their body and being pulled to a coin.
Heck yeah.
that I then pocket and don't say a word about.
Nothing
But-
shady at all here.
You already saw me do that with, well, Gingu didn't. This is the first time Gingu's seen
Gingu is
it.
not, yeah.
He-
Time I've
Yeah.
seen it, yeah.
And we haven't really asked you about it, to be honest.
Yes, y'all saw me do it with Yap Yap because I then questioned him and then provided information.
Mhm.
I questioned him from the coin.
Did you do that while they were in the
I have to-
acid trip?
No, you have to do it like
Oh.
in reaction to them dying. So within the same.
I can't remember if you killed Yap Yap while they were gone or not.
No, I think
No.
it was before.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't actually remember how he died. Or who killed him, at least.
You put a wall of force around him and his steed, and
Yeah.
he couldn't escape
Yeah.
because he hopped on the steed and was gonna go ethereal. I
Oh,
think. I think he
didn't-
did go ethereal.
Didn't
And then he
Cormit
still.
execute him at point blank
Cormit
range?
blew his Cormit
Oh.
blew his head off.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
shit.
God damn it.
Like
Okay.
we tried to question him in person and didn't
Oh,
get
that's
anywhere.
right.
Cormit's like, all right, fuck this, bang.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. Oh my god.
Magic anti-material rifle to the back of the dome. Yeah, that's right.
GB crud.
Right.
So what's your all's plan? Are y'all long resting? You continuing on?
Long rest, and I'm running out of time for today.
I was thinking this is a perfect place to stop.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Nice. Wowie, wowie, clap. Dude, next session we're gonna go
It's got me
what's the
time.
see about a different kind of spirit guardian. Mm.
Dude, the cloaker encounter went about as perfect. I was like, there's a strength check for them to just pull this off of them, but it's gonna attach to somebody. I know they're just gonna swing on it. And it literally
and-
says, because like I heard you guys saying like I'm trying not to hit Gengu, but like literally on the stat sheet it says, while attached to a creature, the cloaker only takes half the damage dealt to it, rounded down, and the creature takes the other half, which is the
Wow.
rounded up. And so I was like,
Yep.
you can try to, unless you physically separate. That's why I was like, are you like when you would say that?
Yeah,
I'm like, are you
'cause
making an attack roll?
Ojitai and Sersh were both like trying to combine.
Like the separation and the
Yeah.
attack roll. And I was like, what are you doing?
Specifically not hit Dingu, but
Yeah.
and I'm also sitting there just going,
That's-
I've got a strength of 11. I'm not pulling this thing off.
That's good.
All right, lads.
Yeah.
Well, kiss the stream goodbye.
Last stream.
Stream.